right, welcome to Track Talk, y'all. Welcome
Hello.
to the stream. Let's kick it off. I'm excited for today. Let me get these things updated. Misfit Mafia, welcome over on TikTok. Appreciate you hopping in. Let's get this activated.
Is that Misfit? Another Misfit.
It might be another Misfit. There's been many Misfits.
Hey,
Got you, Porter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had you. We had you up.
No
but I got
problem.
you. Yeah, I got you. No worries at all. Let me reactivate this. And Porter will get you straight back up on the board, ready to go. No worries at all. If you're hopping in on TikTok, definitely make yourself known. Say, hey, appreciate you hopping in. Matthew Angel, appreciate you being here. Let's get over to the line here. And let me get
Hello, and
Porter
welcome in.
back up on the board.
We are ready to break down some new tracks.
Ready to go.
And some new brands.
Is it Deeds? Go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps there. Follow both of those steps and we'll get you up there. If you want to see the line, you want to see the full live experience, head on over to Twitch or YouTube. Most of our community is on Twitch, but head on over to Twitch. You'll be able to see the line. You'll be able to see the order. You'll be able to see the chat from all of the platforms, Pro Tools if we're diving into Pro Tools, stuff like that. So definitely hop on over there. Freebird Tay, welcome in.
Hey,
welcome
Tay,
in.
what's up?
All right, Porter, you are set.
Happy
You're ready
Thursday.
to go.
It's almost
ready
Friday. Almost Friday, guys.
But make sure y'all follow us over on Twitch as well. Once again, that is our main platform. So you can find all of those over at my profile. So click on my profile. You'll see all the icons at the top. Just click on Twitch. You'll be ready to go. And we're going to get things flowing here in a minute. I appreciate you hopping in.
Yeah, of course, Porter.
Of course.
Excited.
Do.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. How's your day going?
It's been productive.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome in. Let's get the likes on TikTok up to 5K. Share out the live with a couple people, and then we'll kickstart the music. Porter's on the board, ready to go.
Oh no, sick with what? We've definitely been getting hit with some stuff too, like minor stuff, like head
Just bad
colds
allergies and stuff too.
Yeah,
it just feels like sickness, honestly.
But I'm sorry.
Blech.
It's that season, right?
Yeah, exactly. John Serious, what's up? Appreciate you hopping in. Audit Life, appreciate you being here. Adam Brown, welcome in, man. How are you feeling today, Adam?
Welcome in TikTok.
It happens.
If you want to see more of the line and you want to see the full chat over from other platforms, stuff like that, join us over on Twitch.
Yep, 100%.
But if you prefer TikTok, get those taps up.
Get the taps up.
Share it out to some of your other music-loving friends.
What's up, Natasha? Appreciate you hopping in.
Some kind of throat thing. I traveled and forgot my vitamin. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was out. Porter, it was out for like 10 hours. For TikTok, the TikTok ban. It was,
yeah.
It was out for like 10 hours.
Weird.
And it's still not all the way back, honestly. Like, it's still glitchy. The algorithms are still kind of funky. There's still some services that aren't up and running again.
Hey, Matthew. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Let's go, Natasha. I love that. Yeah, go to my if for any reason you're having any issues with the link on TikTok, TikTok's just annoying, honestly. Then go over to Instagram. You can see the same thing. You can see the same link over there, or head on over to Twitch. If you head on over to Twitch, literally anytime in the chat, you could just hit ! submit, and the link to submit will pop up right there in the chat for you. We have all the automated, so it's as easy for y'all as possible.
Was it different? I mean, there's like 180 million US users, I think, or something crazy.
Yeah, 170, I think.
Something
it's crazy. I love that, Natasha. It's time. 2025 is your years.
Yeah, Matthew, these are super thorough consultations where we break down your mix, your master, the production, your lyrical structure. And then on my side of things, that's more so him because he's a producer engineer that has many years of experience. And then I break down your brand and your marketing, and we go through all your platforms that you want to submit and want us to go over. So we go really in depth here.
Yeah. Every breakdown is usually about 15 to 20 minutes long. Getting through the song, really getting into the details and the nuance of what you're doing with your sound structure.
I know a lot of people over on TikTok are very used to like the people that just play songs and like trash or pass and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's not
no
what
ratings,
we do here.
No polls, nothing like that.
Yeah, so this is very different. It's a really cool community though, so even if you just want to hang out, we'd love to have you guys.
There's definitely some, Porter. There's definitely some, but I think that was one of the biggest deals too. Is like people were thinking it's just going to affect
Wow,
like
Natasha, amazing.
American users and stuff like that. But it's honestly, it's a massive change for everybody. Like it's a completely 180 on the For You page. There's so many American creators and businesses and shops and
Yeah, I
whatever.
feel like mine's a good mix. I mean, I
For sure.
think it's predominantly US, but every now and then I'll get someone from the UK for sure. Matthew, definitely connect. We have a Discord which has some different channels in there. Like there's one to get reviewed by the community even and stuff. But we do definitely try to have something at every level. We do giveaways every now and then, stuff like that. So definitely stick around in the community.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
awesome community.
people even just put people on to be generous and stuff like that. So it's a really, really cool community. But even if you can't submit right now, yeah, of course, Matthew, we appreciate you being here. Thanks. But yeah, even if you can't submit right now, we never want you to feel pressured to do that, but there is still a lot of value. You can learn a lot just
100%.
by sticking around.
Absolutely. And for those of you who don't know or you've never been here before either, my name's Torvik. I'm a full-time audio engineer and producer. It's what I do. It's what I've done for the last 12 plus years. I'm also a classically trained musician. So if you are wanting to get into the nuance and the details of your craft,
Natasha,
you want to get into so a really long form analysis of what you're doing creatively and practically with your music. That's what this live is all about. Just like Levy said earlier too, this is not a trash or pass or a review. There's no ratings or polls. We're not here to roast you, to stroke our own ego or anything like that. This is about offering as much value as possible to independent, or even if you are signed to like a boutique label or something like that, but just offering the tools and the experience that we have in the industry. That's what this entire structure is about. Hey, thank you so much, Natasha. I appreciate that. Brand my music studio to attract clients.
That's something we can definitely talk about, Marcus. If you'd like to submit, we'd love to have you.
Let me update some things
We
here
would give you 20 minutes of our undivided attention. I mean, not completely undivided, of course, because we're running the live, but it would be focused heavily on you and your brand and what you're trying to create and what your goals are.
And then Porter, I have Strangers. Is that the right song still? Because I know it's been a little bit of time since you've been on. So just let me know if that's still the current song you want us to hear. I do have at least that description so I can pull it up on Spotify. Perfect. Got you. If you want to submit, if you're on TikTok, you want to submit, go to profile, go to website, click on Track Talk, follow this there. If you want to see the line, you want to see the order, you want to see Pro Tools, you want to see other angles, you want to see the actual live that we do here, pop on over to Twitch. Make sure that you follow us over there. You'll see better video, you'll hear better audio, and you'll get a better overall experience when it comes to the things that we're doing here in this live structure and these consultations. So if you want to see a little bit more of what we're about, or even just read what the live structure is, go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk, and then you'll see the 2 steps there. Yeah, 100%, Natasha. Yeah, that's what we do. That's, I mean, a lot of the structure. The one that isn't a cover, yeah, nice. Yeah, original is better just because you get a better idea of what you're doing creatively, song structure wise, lyric and melody formatting and things like that. So I would love to. It'd be super fun. Lex, appreciate you hopping in. Dina, how you feeling? If you're on TikTok, keep sharing out the live. We got to get to at least like a couple thousand likes before we get started. Make sure you're sharing out the live with a couple people. And of course, same thing over on Twitch. Make sure that you are sharing it out to a couple people. And we'll get things rolling here in just a minute.
Yeah, I was just looking at how you send it out on here.
Hold up.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, and you can do it with like people there. All right. All right, we're gonna get some things updated in a bit. Lex, appreciate you hopping in. Tweezy, what's up?
I guess
Gizmo,
you can only do one at a time, though. That's
thank you for the follow.
Very different.
I guess it keeps it from being spammy, something like that. We're gonna get rolling here in just a minute, y'all. Once again, make sure that y'all are following if you're not already. Head on over to Twitch if you want to see the line and the full live. We're gonna kick things off in just a bit once we get some more of the community in here and we get some things rolling here in a minute. And I'll just make sure that I update the line as we go. Once again, if you do want to submit, go to profile, go to website, click on Track Talk, and you can follow the steps over there. Let's go. Bilbo, welcome
Hey,
in.
Bilbo, good to
Appreciate
see
you hopping
you.
in. Appreciate you hopping in. Megan, thank you so much for being here on TikTok. Appreciate you. I'll keep liking and sharing out the live.
Hey, Kason, I don't know if you can hear, but sending you love. I just saw that you're in the Twitch chat. But also no
love.
pressure. Yeah, no pressure to talk today. Just hang back and chill.
Just be in the good vibes.
for sure.
What's up, Bright? And King Cass, appreciate you hopping in.
We don't really play mainstream music, since the whole point is helping smaller artists work on their craft. But I do really like that song. We're not ordinary people. Oh, play you.
Oh,
You.
play panel.
Got
Yeah,
you,
if I heard
got
it,
you,
if
got
I heard
you.
it once. Thank you for the follow. Is it Cowie? Am I saying that correctly? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. Hey, I appreciate that, Bilbo. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad. That's our goal, man. Just so
Dude,
we
yeah.
can offer whatever value we can in any capacity that we have.
I'm glad. I'm really excited for y'all's Valentine's Day event. Were you able to get a Facebook event up and running yet?
Tyler, appreciate you hopping in, y'all. We're about to get it rolling here in a minute.
You don't know ordinary people, right, by heart like that?
Not by heart. If I heard it for a second,
Right.
I could figure it out. But I don't want to get a copyright strike just in case. In case. If anyone sends in a release song, which is fine, I don't mind. Just because it's not monetized yet on YouTube, but it does copyright strike anytime that a release song is played on YouTube. So in the off chance that no one does send in a release song, then I'll keep it open.
Awesome, Bilbo. Great. That's pretty quick. Y'all are good.
I love it.
Why is it randomly pausing? Let's see. There we go.
All right, y'all, almost there. Y'all keep sharing out the live. Let's get to at least 1,000 on TikTok. What's up, Tyler Beard? Appreciate you hopping in. Hoodie Boy, what's up? Appreciate y'all hopping in. How y'all feeling today? We got to get to like 10 shares and 1,000 likes on TikTok, and then we will kick off the music. Once again, if you want to submit, if you're over on TikTok and you're wanting to submit, head to my profile, go to the website and click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps there. Just follow those steps and we'll get you up on the board. If you want the full live experience, see the line, all that good stuff, hop on over to Twitch and you'll be able to see the whole structure that we have over there. Let me get this playing again and we'll kickstart in just a bit.
Yeah, if you can on Twitch, if you have any friends over that you think would like this community, definitely send it out to them. We're actively trying to grow the Twitch. I think we're gonna make it our main platform though. We feel pretty confident in that. Hey Jade. Good to see you. I haven't seen your name pop up in a while.
Soprano, what's up? Appreciate you hopping in. What's up, Jade? Rob Cover, appreciate you hopping in. Or Rob Covert, appreciate you hopping in. What's up, Mason? Appreciate you hopping in. As soon as we get to 1,000 on TikTok, we'll kick it off. As soon as we get to 1,000 on TikTok, just to get the likes rolling in, wake up the algorithm a little bit, then we'll get things rolling here. And then Porter, let me go ahead and pull you up, Porter, on Spotify. Let me see where we're at. Total strangers. Got you. Got you. Got you. Get your artist page up too. North Sky, what's up? Appreciate you hopping in.
Twitch is weird.
What's?
No, just my account.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I see strangers. I see you here. Let's go. Clutch Beats, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. I have Ra, welcome in.
Hey,
How you
Rob,
feeling?
good to see you. How are you? You looked stunning at the Oscars. Not the Oscars, the Grammys.
Vibe.
Oscars was recently too, so I'm like, wait, what
There's
the
so many-
heck is the award
so
show
many
again? Like I said on the phone, I'm so bad at award shows.
Porter's like, that's not me. Tavo!
Tavo, hey, what's
How
up?
are you feeling?
So good to see you.
Wait, this isn't you? Oh, that's weird that there is a Porter Strangers. That is funny. Okay, hold on. I thought you were saying on TikTok. Got you, Ivra. Got you. And just a quick reminder too, if y'all are over on TikTok and you have the ability to hop on over to Twitch, that's where you can see the line, you can see the order, you can see all the details and stuff like that. Definitely hop on over there. I got Porter Keelan and this Strangers. Got you.
Oh, we're very lucky when we get to hear Ivra.
I love
That's
it.
for sure.
I love it. I'm so excited about the last song too. It's gonna be fun.
Tavo, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Just, same old. Overworking, getting sick because we're overworking.
Thank you so much, Bilbo. I
But
appreciate
honestly,
it.
overall, we're doing pretty okay.
Libby has one song called Save Me that was about 5 years old from the time
So
that we
sad.
worked on it.
Only one song.
Just one song, but we're working on a lot more. Just both of our music has just been very secondary. Like I haven't put anything out in over a year. But it's been very secondary to all the other work that we're doing. So that's been the
Yeah, mine is under Libby, and then the song is called Save Me. You can see a couple of songs I've been featured on Torbik's music, but even those are like old.
yeah. Zane, how would you guys suggest marketing music when TikTok goes away? Use every single other platform. In fact, right
Thanks,
now
Bilbo.
I would be cross
to hear
posting
what
to
you
every
think.
platform. No reason not to. Thank you so much, Tavo. The new one's coming out soon. Before you know it, Tavo. Tavo's heard it.
Dude, yeah. Soon, being like next week.
Yeah, like next
It'll
week.
be out next week.
I'm gonna try to get it out. We need to make some adjustments to some stuff. Hopefully next
We
Friday.
teased it here on the live. Maybe we could do that again sometime.
We need like a subscriber goal for it.
I
Subscribe.
know, right?
I think we're at 9 subscribers.
Don't forget, guys, on Twitch, you get a free subscription with Amazon every month. I'm honestly considering doing that for our own live. I'm like, I pay for our subscription on TikTok, but
Got you, Ivra.
that one is so good. What's the name of it? The new song, Happy Heartache.
Yeah, Happy Heartache is the official final name of the song. I already got we're just making a final change to the artwork, but the song's mastered, ready to go.
I'm excited for it to be out. It's been like, honestly, it's been done for a long time. We've been sitting on it for a while though, because we want to make a video for that one.
Got you, Ivra. Appreciate you. I'm gonna update the line over on Twitch.
So much we left unsaid. Maybe it's for the best.
Wish I could. Dude, it's so good, Tavo. Where are you at? I don't want to say anything. I can't say anything because there's
so insane, Tavo. It's so good though. I'm glad he started it. Ivra, thank you for all the likes. You're so sweet.
I appreciate it so much.
Ivra, do you have a Twitch? We need to get you as a part of our Twitch community for sure. It's like our main platform now.
Maybe you always knew we fall apart. Oh my gosh, Tavo.
Well, the next one. my gosh. Yeah. It gets even crazier in the last episode. Hey, thanks for the heart me. Val, miss you. So good to see you, Balenciaga.
Valenciaga, welcome in. Go to my profile and you'll see the icon at the top, or go to the link and you'll see the icon at the top. And then you can hop in right there and follow right there.
Yay, Ira, thank you so much. That means a lot. We're trying to grow it over here, but it honestly is already just so much better. Anytime somebody comes over from TikTok, they're like, oh my gosh, what the heck? It's way better over here.
It's better audio. It's better
Hi, Val. How are
video.
you?
You can see the rest of the studio. You can see Pro Tools if we're talking about something in Pro Tools. DT's in the building. Is that real? I don't believe it.
DT. Are you real?
Yo,
hey.
DT. What's up, man? How are you doing, bro?
So sweet, Val. I know that is the one thing that I will say TikTok has going for its live streams are definitely the algorithm, and then the GIFs are way better over there.
The biggest
one, we just don't really know how GIFs work on Twitch too much yet, but they don't seem as exciting. They don't put on a full animation, you know what I'm saying?
Tava, it was like 10 hours. It was like 10 hours, like, we're back, we saved it. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen in 70 days, right? Or I guess it's like
damn, pros and cons, DT.
now or something.
DT, I'm so sorry that you're sick. Also very grateful that you're in the chat. It's good to see you, bro.
Aw, DT, you're sick too. I'm sorry. Taylor was just saying she's sick, and we were sick a bit too. Brutal. Shit's going around for sure. Hey Colt, yeah, we actually do thorough consultations on and go really deep in your music. That's what this guy does. And then I'll break down your branding. We'll go over any social platforms you want us to go over, help us with your marketing stuff, help you with your marketing, stuff like that.
Welcome in, Ivor. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thanks for following over here. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. Don't delete TikTok if you want to stick around. Your stomach's
been doing gymnastics, so it's like that kind of sick. That's brutal.
That's not fun.
Yeah, we didn't delete it for sure. It's definitely weird. Who knows what's going on, right? Politically, the US is interesting. Just say that.
What can I say? We push back the heartache to make it. Walked in, smile face, and now I know that you're better off on your own. What more can I say?
Beautiful.
I'm eating Wingstop for the first time, and the hype is real. It's so
let me double check. Let me double check.
That sounds really good. That would completely fucking wreck me, let's be honest. I would be on the pot for like days.
Destroy a toilet after that, but
dude, I can't eat fast food. Like once you start getting like, I don't know, like we, you know, we're like, we want to get healthier. We want to start taking our health into consideration more. We want to stop eating fast food, and also just so expensive for shit quality. So then we started just not eating it, but then randomly we'd be like, but I'm kind of craving it, so let's get it, you know, moderation. Bro, shit was fucking us up. We were like, okay, we can't. We literally cannot
anymore. It wasn't worth the next day.
Wingstop Ranch, as someone from the UK who never had ranch, was an awakening experience. In what way? Was it good, or was it like,
like awakened to the crutches of American culture, or?
Yeah, Val, like, you need to eat for sure. We eat 3 meals a day still. I mean, for a while we were only eating 2 because we just got so busy, and we were like, no. Our health cannot start suffering that bad. We got to eat. It was so good. Yeah, dude.
And then Kent, I know we
miss fast food sometimes for sure.
We just heard one from you recently, Kent, so I'm looking for it in a second, but
I think so, Free Brite, for real. It's like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
It's like, what is this foreign
it's like,
thing
we
here?
literally can't even digest this, so we're gonna make you pay.
Yeah, Tava, what's the sauce? I know Porter's in the UK too, right? I think Porter said they're in the UK as well. What's this, like a sauce? Like, we have so many. We'll have our spicy chipotle sauces. We'll have our ranches and our whatever different barbecue
we're saucy
sauces
seasoning
and stuff
over here.
Yeah.
Saucy and seasoning.
Yeah, like sauce is the thing. But what is that? What is that like in the UK?
There's this really
Wait, hold on,
funny
Ken. Let me
video
double
of this
check.
African guy that's just like talking about the U.S. liking
Oh,
crispy,
I got you, Ken. I
crunchy
see you.
food and like overly
I see you, Ken.
overly seasoned food, and it's so fucking funny. I love it.
Sorry, I didn't see it. My bad. I
Just
got you.
barbecue and ketchup is sad. That's so sad. Like what? Surely y'all have
Barbecue and
salsa
ketchup?
and stuff at least.
So just like tomato-based stuff, because I think that one of the biggest things is like we have like a lot of like mayo-based stuff. So it's like all the like aioles and whatever and stuff like that, and like it's a completely other world. Yo, DT, welcome to Twitch,
That
baby.
one goes over here.
DT hopped in on Twitch. I got you.
What's
Yo,
up, DT?
Yeah, another.
Yeah, it's
more,
way better over here.
more angles unlocked. We got this angle.
Welcome to the right
We got an
side.
angle of the left side of Libby's rib cage.
What the
We
fuck?
got the line.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? We got
I'll
Pro
stick my
Tools.
foot out.
We got Spotify. We're running, man. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, Kent, I got you up there. You got 25 ready to
UK
go.
equals negative seasoning. We had somebody else from
Porter.
the UK yesterday. Who was it? FJ.
Was it FJ?
Is FJ here? I don't think so.
I don't think
but-
FJ's in here. Fire
And he
UK poet,
is actually
London-based
really
poet.
really good. Yeah, he's in London too.
Let's go, Val. I'm so glad.
And he's really good, but he's unsure if he wants to like show
Really, yeah.
himself. And I was like, bro, I don't really know how you market without that. Not gonna lie, it's very very tricky nowadays.
Yep.
Unless you want to go, full DJ and throw a mask on.
Right. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. You got to be hyper entertaining, charismatic.
Val, I'm just
something.
kidding. Of course, I'm just kidding. We do love TikTok. And I was just saying, like, nothing compares to the GIFs over on TikTok
Yeah.
because I don't think Twitch be having the full animated movies on our fucking screen.
London is bad vibes. They don't like to support anything.
Really? Like, it's
like
kind
art
of,
stuff.
yeah, like in what way? As far as music and like
Caddy. What's
being
up,
a
what's
smaller
up?
artist and stuff.
How you doing, Caddy?
Hey, Caddy, good to see you. We
Kent
missed
is
you
in the
yesterday.
building. Purple app.
We ended up having to go live late yesterday because we just worked so much and then it was later.
Yeah. Y'all can see
Stop,
YouTube.
Val.
You can see YouTube.
Never.
You can see TikTok. You can see it all, man.
Just anything.
It's the vibes over
Mm.
here.
Like any creativity and any like when somebody's just starting out type of thing. I could feel that because I mean honestly in the city where we used to be that's how it felt a lot of the time. Like we just kept trying to do different things and it felt so like there was a wet blanket over anything we did. It was just so hard. Tavo, come live with us. We got you.
Would you like to move to Vermont, Tavo? That's as close as it's all
This
random.
is so fucking random.
Would you like to randomly move to northern New Hampshire?
Just playing that piano, like
Stupid.
I know.
Just move to the woods.
Val, you don't have to stay over on TikTok. We can still see all of your comments. It's
Yeah,
not
we
a
can
problem.
still see the comments.
You don't have to. You
Would
can
you
hop
like
back
to
and forth.
move
You can hop back and forth as you please.
to coastal Maine?
I mean,
basically
it kind
is,
of
Tavo.
is. So I understand why you
it
would
borders
think that.
Canada.
Low-key don't ask me anything about geography. So the fact that you knew that it was that close to Canada, mad impressive, bro. Too late. I'm already over here. You got your yapping emote.
All right, y'all. It's about that time.
I can feel the cold just hearing the word Vermont. Dude, I love the cold.
I love the cold.
We
I
need to get out of
Texas.
Texas.
I gotta fucking get out of
Get
Texas.
us out.
That's all right.
Can you tell we're a little desperate?
You're from Michigan. I know. We're trying to get more northern. I'm trying to get more northern. We gotta, yeah. We gotta get just in
That's why I'm like,
unison.
Tavo, come live with us. But that's why he's saying all those random New England places because we're probably most likely moving up there soon,
I know.
sooner than later.
Sooner than later. I'm not. Texas is run its course.
You will
for me, I'll
not
be
love it
honest.
here in Chicago. Maybe not.
You will not love it here in Chicago.
I think that we're kind of over like giant cities, honestly.
Yeah,
So I think that's why we probably wouldn't live in a huge city,
would love to, David.
but
would love
maybe
to.
on the outskirts. Yes,
like
David.
Portland.
Yeah. Very, very interested
Yeah.
in somewhere in New England.
Yeah, see, but here's the thing is like this depends on if like you thrive with like
I love freezing. I do love freezing, honestly.
let's go retrack with the sub. Let's go
Retrack.
retrack.
Thank
Welcome
you.
in, man.
Big shout out to you. Big shout out.
Yeah, I mean, like Dallas is crazy. There's like 6 million people in the metropolitan area of Dallas. This is so crazy, and it's just amplified, right? So it's I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a balance because we want access to things and we get used to, all the fun stuff that cities have to offer. At the same time, the traffic, honestly, everyone's kind of high strung.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
just
like
kind
that,
of a
David. I
US
like
thing
that.
in general, right? Let's be honest. We're all fucking burnt out.
Yeah, what's
We're
up,
all
retrack?
exhausted. We're all getting sick. We don't get any leave and shit. So that's just kind of a US thing in general, but
We all have 7 jobs just to make ends meet.
but at the same time, I do feel like even more in the cities, people tend to be a bit high strung and uptight. And like everyone's got, how do I put this in a nice way? A stick up their ass. All right, let's just say it.
A large, girthy stick up their ass.
Wow. On that note, let's get
It's
Eye of Raw
time
started.
for Eye of Raw. So, how do we put
Such
this?
a nice way. I know, literally.
How do we put this nice? How do we put this nicely?
That's still pretty nice for us.
Everyone
No,
has
I'm
a
just kidding.
telephone pole up their ass, and it's very difficult to live in a city full of people with a fucking.
We need to really watch
palm
ourselves.
tree up their
We're
ass.
just joking.
We're
Dallas,
just joking.
we love you.
We love. We love
It
you.
is great here in Texas. That was
God.
a terrible accent. We all ride horses out here in Texas.
Porter's like, wait, what the fuck's going on right now? All right, y'all, let's get back to the line. Let's get it going. It's
Yeah,
time to get into the
Porter.
music. If
You
you're
know,
over on
We're just
TikTok,
being our usual weird ass selves.
yeah, no, it's wild. If you are, please, Caddy, do it.
Sandy
it.
Cheeks.
Gosh.
What is that? Is that from fucking?
What's
that?
Sandy Cheeks?
Is that the thing from SpongeBob? Or no?
That's crazy.
Sorry guys, I didn't grow up watching SpongeBob. Sorry.
All right, y'all. It's time for the music. Once again, if you're over on TikTok, if you're wanting to submit, you can go to my profile and click on the link and click on Track Talk, and you will be ready to go. If y'all want to see the line, if you want to see the order, you want to see the minimums, you want to see Pro Tools, you want to see the rest of the studio if we're working on drums for a client or something like that, that's where all of that is. So definitely hop over there.
Damn, retrack just going hard. I'm not even gonna read that one out loud because I just feel like people will be pissed. You know how Texas is, guys.
Texas is brothers are from Texas. Yeah, Texas are territorial and very pride.
Bigger in Texas.
Better in Dodge. So that's our state motto. Have my best in Texas. It'll always be like home. You know what I mean?
Besties.
We got so many. I mean, most of our lives have been here, so family and friends and stuff
A
like
quote
that.
from SpongeBob. Yeah, see, I wouldn't know. Sorry, I didn't watch SpongeBob. I don't know. My parents didn't like it.
Sorry.
They were like, "Ew, no, you're not watching that."
You'll get a bad attitude.
No, mine.
that was my weird family. All right, it's time, y'all. It's time for some music. Y'all know the deal. If you want to submit, it's gonna hop up in the chat. If you ever want to submit at any point, just hit exclamation point submit in the chat, and you'll be ready to go. Exclamation point submit in the chat. We'll get you the submission link. Definitely join the Discord as well, also with an exclamation point. And we're gonna get things rolling here. We have Eye of Raw. Y'all can see the list right here. Here's the order so far, and we're gonna kickstart things in just a minute.
Maybe we need to try SpongeBob now that we're older.
Always.
How many of you recommend SpongeBob?
On Severance or SpongeBob? Where's the
on a scale of let's see, what's the worst possible show ever? Like on a scale of on a scale of fucking
I don't know what would be like a horrible
on a scale of Seinfeld to I'm sorry, I know that's gonna be super
that's controversial.
That's
controversial.
I like it. They're not really comparable. I know they're not comparable, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, honestly, we like Rick and Morty decently. So like on a scale of that.
Yeah.
Only
Retrack.
the earlier
Oof.
seasons are good. Okay.
Buckle up. I am like, the way I'm tracking time nowadays is how many days till the next Severance episode. I'm like,
Tomorrow.
oh yeah, it's a day till the next Severance episode.
I'm so glad so
7
many of you
Central.
are watching it. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Should we start having like
Watch parties,
virtual
like Discord parties or something?
Yeah, either virtual watch parties or virtual film clubs.
I know. There is a film rec or like a media rec
Val. Hey, no
portion
shame.
of
No shame at all.
of the Discord now. So y'all tap in, y'all recommend some shows and stuff like that. All right, y'all, let's get into some music. I have Raw. It is
Okay,
your
Caddy. That's good to know.
time.
Thank you.
to shine. Let's go. All right, Ivor, you know the deal. You're literally working with me currently, so talk to me about some of the details. Talk to me about like your vision for this record, who's involved with it, and actually building it out and stuff like that. Let me know. But let's get into it. I'm super excited. I really like the cinematics.
I can tell the way you look at everything. It's dark like you.
I'm excited about Iowa.
A little like Stutter House almost.
Bring me up. Bring me up.
100% Bell.
Nice.
Bring me up.
I like it.
That's exciting, Iowa.
Okay.
This is definitely different. I
Very.
like it.
Bring me up, don't bring me down. Bring me up,
This
don't
is a great clubbing song.
What's up, Wubsy?
bring me up, don't bring me down.
Good to see you, man.
Bring me up, don't bring me down.
It works really well with your vocal, like that style.
I can tell the way you look at everything. It's like you.
Yeah.
Hey, Wubsy. Wubs.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, yes, exactly, Caddy.
Down deep and down under. Down deep and down under.
I love that. Val.
Yeah.
That means he's doing his job.
Ooh, it reminds me of like season 2 of Squid Games
Down deep and down.
when they're in the club trying to find people with the masks and stuff.
Bring me
That's all I'll say.
up.
If you've seen it.
Bring me up. Bring me up.
Simpin' Fifi. What's up, Slim?
Bring me up, don't bring me down. Bring me up, don't bring me down. Bring me up, don't bring me down. Bring me up, don't bring me down.
There's a lot to like about this production. This is cool.
Iofraw's so good. Make sure you're tapped in, guys.
Yeah.
On TikTok and Twitch and all the places.
And you know I love the
Instagram.
synths.
She's leveling up this year.
Leveling up like crazy.
And we have the honor of getting to work with her.
Come on, come on, come on. Y'all show some love to I of Raw. That is the family. Been around
What's up,
this
Wubsy?
community. Ooh, I love that. So y'all are, I love that because y'all are starting to like collaborate in a way where you're going back and forth to choose certain sounds and structures and stuff like that. I love it. I have a really, really cool feel. And I love that this isn't even like the final mix. This is still kind of in the production stages too. There's so much potential. There's so much life to the whole structure of it. So let's get into it. I'm super, super excited. But yeah, Wubsy, tell me what's up.
Literally.
Super devastating week for the local music scene here. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
That doesn't sound good. All right, let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Ivra, I'm gonna pull up your we have your Spotify, right?
Do you have anything released on Spotify?
And then I'm gonna pull up your Instagram so we can go over that a bit. But let us know if there's anything
No
you
Spotify.
want us to look over as far as branding. I know we're gonna work with you on that, but of course we can
Okay, cool.
start talking about the process.
Nice. That's a great place to start,
Dude,
Ivra.
I know. I
That's a
love it.
great-
So we could literally get everything established for you first and
Beautiful.
then build on top of that. And that's exactly how we always prefer to do things and recommend doing things if people have the ability to do that. So the fact that you're in that place is perfect.
2 of our main venues have permanently closed. Dang. You might need to band together with everybody and like just lease a warehouse and just do it underground. You know what I mean? Just get
Yeah.
together like 10 DJs and all split it. I'm saying this is not could be a horrible idea, but like find a big warehouse and all split it, set up a sound stage
Yeah,
there and just
definitely.
do it underground.
There's some ways we can try to get creative with you for sure.
100%.
I'm sorry to hear that
That
though.
sucks though.
Yeah.
That sucks a lot, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate, especially if you're really relying on that scene to
Yeah.
really get more exposure. Everyone's starting to grow. You get the rumblings of success, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, all the biggest venues are closed."
That's yeah.
Very unfortunate, man.
sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's get back into it. This is Bring Me Up. This is Bring Me Up by Ivra. Once again, if you're on TikTok, if you want to see the line, you want to see the order, just head on over to Twitch. You can see the line. You get a better video and audio experience over there as well, and some other great perks of being a part of the Twitch community as well. That's where most of our family is. Most of the community is over there. We still definitely have some here over on TikTok, though. So if you want to hang out here, definitely hang out here. Make sure you're liking and sharing out the live. But the full experience is on Twitch and YouTube, mostly over on Twitch. Let's get into it. Let's run it back from the top. There's a lot to like about this, Ivra. It's a really cool structure. Absolutely. Most of the tracks we listen to are unreleased. When you know me, Ivra, and my ideas. So I have ideas. So one of the things that I think is always beneficial early on in a longer intro structure, especially if it's a simple long intro structure, is introducing a vocal early on. I think it would be great to take. So you have. Let me hear the hook. I'm going to bounce around. So it's going to be chaotic. Bear with me.
I love that idea, Wubsy.
I want to hear this like main part of your hook for a second. Oh, I need my charger. Give me a sec. I don't realize my.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Come on. Ivra just said she's freaking recording and now you gotta dig
I'm
around
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry. So unprofessional.
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
we're good. We're good.
Every time we have to plug the computer in, all of our screens go black for a second and I just get so scared.
Well, because this
Like, oh
computer
God.
is powering 50 things in the studio right now. It's like
Thanks,
going
Ivra.
crazy. Okay. We're back. Ideas. We're talking ideas. Let's get into ideas.
If you're over on TikTok and you're interested in submitting, the link is at the link tree on Torvik's profile under Track Talk.
All right. And if you are on Twitch and if you want to submit, just hit ! submit in the chat and
Mhm.
it'll pop up right there for you, the link. All right. I just want to hear your hook and then I want to bounce back to the intro. That little pocket already right there. So let me back it up a couple seconds. So you're gonna bring me up. That little pocket that you already have right there. I would have little tastes and little teasers of that vocal, like early in your intro, probably like filtered way back in the background. You could even do like formant shifted up, pitched up, stuff like that. But like way in the background as soon as this pops up in the intro. So let this kind of swell a little bit. Let it kind of build some energy. Let the bass and the pad come in a little bit. Just so it doesn't get too long-winded. And just a little. And you have like just a little like a.
Yeah, like a little teaser.
A little teaser of it, and then you can like what I would probably do is like then like reverse reverb your vocal coming into that next little pocket that comes in, so your vocal comes in nice and clean. But just like little teasers of those melodies, for one, it helps like lock in those hooks that you have, so people hear it a lot of times throughout the course of the song. Makes it catchy, makes it sticky. But even just like that little teaser really quick can make a big difference of just like grabbing people's attention early on, way in the background.
I can tell
Same, Ken. Love the harmonies. There's a lot of really once this gets like you're already gonna re-record vocals, polish some things up, but like
Yeah, it already sounds this good.
the bones of this track already, really like just good ideas, good
Mhm.
intentional ideas. They can always be polished, they can always be kind of worked out and dug into a little bit more, but the bones are great.
However, I'm pumped for you and your career and what this next year holds for you. Dude, thank you so much, DT. You're the best. No pressure. I know you're sick, so feel free to just relax if you want.
Hear that transition again.
Got you, Bubs.
I would love for this. So let's talk production a little bit, and this is half production, half mix side. I would love for that transition to feel super impactful. The easiest way to do that for something that's like EDM, house, dubstep, stuff like that is filtering.
For sure,
so it's
DT.
like
We
high
got you.
pass filter up some of the other elements. So and you're thinning out the whole track until it drops in there. It makes that transition super dynamic, right? So like the whole track, outside of maybe even just the vocal, the whole track gets like super thin and bright, and then all of a sudden you open up that filter and the track gets fat and massive and amazing right after that. But the dynamic
Thank you
change
so much, T-Woods.
between the two is huge, right? Just a massive change in energy between the two. Like all these drums and risers and stuff, beautiful. They sound really, really nice.
Got you, Val. Just glad you're on one of them.
100%.
As long as you're here.
Cool breakdown. Good chops on the vocal. Again, once you re-record, those will be a little bit more polished too. But the ideas are great. Structure's great. It is Bring Me Up. It's unreleased. This is actually early stages. Early stages.
Yeah, I have her eyes in the Twitch chat. Or if you scroll up in the TikTok chat, she was also over there.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of Dua Lipa in your voice, which is high praise.
Yeah.
I don't listen to her a lot, but she's obviously very talented, right?
I can tell the way you look at everything is like you.
Yeah, of course.
Really interesting. It's a cool, like the balance in the production is really cool too, just because there's elements that feel very movie trailer cinematic, and then some other parts that are like straight DJ Snake, like just like punch you through the wall. It's crazy. It hits you in the chest. I love it. There's a lot of energy
I
behind
feel
it.
like I can't not picture exactly what Caddy's saying now too with the nightclub scene.
Yeah.
Like we have to do that for your marketing.
Seriously,
literally.
that's
it's
dope.
such a good idea.
That's dope.
Yeah. Or we could just like put it to a movie scene.
Yeah. Going in his style in my mix. Yeah, I love that. I love that. It blends
Sick.
really well. It blends. I mean, honestly, you have a great voice for EDM and dubstep and stuff like that because you have a great, like, powerful high register in your vocal. So when you have powerful productions underneath it, it works really well. Like, think of like what even like artists like BB Rexa and some of these other people have been able to do with a more powerful pop vocal under like big house and EDM mixes and stuff like that, like Chainsmokers and whatever, things like that. Is you get this really cool spectrum of energy that just feels incredibly powerful, and the records work well.
Down deep and down under, down deep and down under,
That's cool.
down deep and down under, down deep and down under. Bring me up, bring me up, bring me up, bring me up.
And I think that's also I'm assuming that's a copy from the first one because the same modulation happens in your vocal with the auto tune right there. So I think it's the same. I'm assuming it's the same one, or you just executed it exactly the same, but the same vocal from the first part that's been chopped to the end right here as well, and then largely the same transition.
Yeah, this actually isn't even done.
Yeah,
It's not.
these are scratch vocals, so these are going to be
Yeah.
re-recorded. Yeah, nervous. I do need to figure out like vocal production. No, yeah, and this is all stuff on the mix side. Even when it comes to like your vocal, you can re-record, you can polish some of the execution a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. You can nail that. There's some things in like Melodyne. There's some things in some of the other structure where you can kind of polish some of the notes that jump above the tune a little bit and then back down. That's causing the auto tune to jump to a different note. It's just because of the program and the algorithm behind it. So there's like little things that are pretty easy to fix in the mix too that I wouldn't even worry too much about, because your vocal execution is really cool. There's still, like you said, some things you could re-record, you could tighten up a little bit, but as far as like most of the vocal execution here, I think the ideas are there. I wouldn't change too many of the ideas that you have already. I think they're intuitive. They fit well in the production, and I wouldn't second guess them. You're doing a great job.
Exactly. This is so good.
Like all those melodies are great. Because you're gonna hear that when you hit like the high note there, you hear the auto tune try to lift a little bit. It kind of jumps above it a little bit. That's easy to fix. That's a 20-second fix on the mix side. That's really easy to do. And then same thing, I would just as an example of like making the breakdowns a little bit more interesting too. That's the exact same breakdown again. So it's the exact same lead up to it with the vocal, the exact same filters, and then the exact same drop. On a 2-drop breakdown like this, I would love to hear personally at least, would love to hear something a little bit different, where it's like you do the last, you hit the last note there, and then maybe no music happens for a second, and your vocal just tails for a bit, just, and then it hits
DJs
again.
will go crazy with that.
DJs will go crazy with it. And so it's like, I think if you can, instead of doing the exact same drop and exact same breakup or breakdown, I'm getting like the name of the song and whatever in my head too. It's like you can push that back for a second and let your vocal tail for a little bit longer, and then do a different breakdown that just spices it up a little bit, makes it feel a little bit more interesting, as opposed to, and the one that they did is great. It's a great, I have no complaints. The breakdown's great, but since it's exactly the same, some new information, some new breakdown, I think would be really cool.
Yeah, the producer you're working with seems great.
Fire. Yeah, super cool production. I like it a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, ear candy, exactly. All of this right here is really cool. I'm liking this a lot. Got you, Ice. I mean, this is cool. That's cool. I like it a lot. Eye of Ra is the name of the artist.
Lots of exciting stuff coming for Eyebrow this next year.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is great to do. A song like this is so great to do with a producer like this, because your audience is going to grow dramatically, because you're going to have like this like kind of sultry 80s record that, you know, This Way is. It's nice and dry and punchy, and you got the synths and more of a jazzy vocal to it. So you got a record like that with a little reggae edge. But you have a track like that that's going to come out, and then you're going to have this being played by DJs and producers and people that are doing sets. And so your audience is going to be very broad, with your vocal at like the core of all of it. And I think that's beautiful. It's a great, it's most people should do stuff like this, where you release your music, but also lend your skills and your voice to DJs and producers and stuff like that, so that as many people as possible start understanding what you can do vocally and start falling in love with your voice and the way that you write and stuff like that. And your crowd's going to grow exponentially, just because as many different people and as many different genres are hearing what you do. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, DJ Eye of Ra is over on Twitch right now if you're interested.
Yeah.
You can also scroll up in the chat and find where she was commenting. She has her TikTok on there too.
Super cool. I'm loving the direction this is going already. Absolutely
Let's
loving the direction.
go, Iowa.
Show some love to the family.
You're pumping me up because I really just feel so good about the direction you're going in.
Yeah. If there was any like bullet point kind of to what I think would be beneficial, I think it would be beneficial to re-record the vocals as you want to, right? Re-record vocals as you want to. Polish those pitch things that are all on the mix side, little melodyne things to get it tight and cohesive, because that's going to make it easier to chop on the production side. And then focus attention on transitions. That to me is where I want to offer the most life and punch and energy to the song, because your voice is awesome. The production is vibrant. It sounds crazy. I absolutely love it. There's so many things I love about it. But those transitions to me, intro, outro, and transitions to me is where you can either lose energy if nothing happens. That's dynamic. You listen to a song for 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and nothing really changes dynamically too much. Then that's where I'd apply it. Yeah, as well. So the kind of what I was saying. So like having the on your last vocal, not starting the beat right away when you hit the high note and letting that vocal tail, and maybe having a different drum transition there would be one of those ideas. One would be to filter up like on the first one. So you go to the first transition there and you high pass filter up so that everything starts to get thinned out a
Sounds
little
good,
bit.
Freebird. Have a good nap.
And I'll show you in 2 seconds, because this isn't going to take long at all, what that even kind of sounds like when I say high pass filter, and you'll know just exactly what I'm talking about. And then Whites, I'm going to get you up on the board as well. So one would be like, so this is a high pass filter, right? It would be like taking like this chord right here. We filter it down and it goes crazy. So imagine taking your whole track and the whole, man, if I could download it into Pro Tools, that's a whole other thing though. But take that whole track, maybe outside of
you're
even,
the best.
yeah,
So helpful. Thank you.
outside of even your vocal, and you kind of thin out the whole track. Everything gets really thin, and then bring me down, and the whole beat hits, and everything gets full on again. So it's like, yeah, those little transitions of like thinning out the whole song with the risers and all of that buildup of energy. You hit the high note, bring me down, and everything's thin, and then boom, the beat hits, super dynamic. Right now, it kind of just transitions straight, and it sounds cool, but it kind of just goes from big energy to big energy, but there's no like dynamic range between the two, right? If you can make everything feel super small in the mix by thinning out the whole mix with a high pass filter or some kind of filtering, and then you open up that filter when the beat hits, it goes from super thin and small to massive and fat sounding. And that's a great transition alone. That's one EQ plugin. That's the easiest thing to do in the world. So those are like easy
I'm
transitions.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
But that's where you can kind of go back and forth with the producer a little bit. And it's like, okay, what if we do a high pass here? And then that might inspire a completely way of producing the production right there too, that feels a little bit more dynamic. Because I think the production is killer. I think the production is killer. I think
It's
your voice
gonna
is
be
awesome on it.
So good.
I'm
Ivra.
super excited.
This is your year. I've said it a million times already, and I'll keep saying it. I can't remember what exactly we talked about on our phone call, but did I tell you to get a Pinterest already? If not, then girl, gotta get on Pinterest.
Got to get on it.
Let me know if I already told you about that though. I think I did. Okay, perfect. So I don't know if you've already started that process. Okay, perfectly.
Perfectly.
Perfect. It's too early in the live to already be messing up our
I know,
words,
we're
guys.
like,
What the
okay.
fuck?
It's
No.
3 p.m. Like, it's so early.
Yeah, we don't even have the excuse of saying that it's
God.
later in the live.
We just are perpetually tired. That is the problem. That is the problem.
I don't know. I don't know what the
It could very
actual
well be
excuse is.
1 a.m. and it would feel about the same.
I'm also burning up in here. But okay, that's definitely where I want to start with you on the process. I love having every single one of our clients start there, whether it is personal styling or editorial styling or the branding and more of the music artistry stuff that we are doing. It's going to be beneficial to have those boards. So I feel like I would organize by doing one for your music, so doing like Raw music, and that will be your overall foundational branding board. And then I would do one for your fashion and your style, and then you could even have one for like album covers and merch if you wanted to. But I definitely feel like that is going to be the best, most beneficial place to start for you. And then from there, I think, and I'm probably repeating myself a lot then since we already did talk about
Got you.
some of this. Cool. Yeah. But I feel like I'm probably repeating myself, so just forgive me if I am. But basically, it's a really good foundation setter. Once we get your aesthetic very clear and we have your brand established, I can send you, you know, Spotify banner, um, your YouTube banner, your logos if you want them. But we can get all of that very established. That way you're starting off on the right foot. And it's just very exciting. I don't even think I realized that you hadn't put anything out yet.
I know.
Like, that is
It's wild.
just impressive. The level that you're starting at, it just
Yeah.
got me so much more, even more pumped. I was already pumped,
Yeah.
but it got me even more pumped because that's the best way to do it. And so many people, I mean, us included, right? All creatives, we're impatient. We want to just get going tomorrow, right? We think of an idea and we're like, how can we stay up all night and implement it like by tomorrow? And
Yep.
it's just, it's not always reasonable to work that way. So the fact that you've been able to take your time, exactly. Yes, no. And that's amazing. It's really, 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 I think, gonna pay off. And when you can kind of build up that hype before, I mean, look at the chats going crazy when your music already plays and you haven't
Mhm.
even put it out yet, you know? If you can already build up that excitement and that expectation beforehand, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just that much better, you know? I would still not shy away from getting people to follow any of your platforms
Yeah,
as
for
of
sure.
now. Make sure, you know, that they're in a place that you're okay and comfy sharing, but definitely don't hesitate to get people to follow you when they ask, you know. I don't think that there's any harm in doing that. But we will get you on the right foot. Like,
Yeah.
we will get your YouTube established, we'll get your Spotify in a really good spot, and then I'm just excited for the foundation to be set because then we can just really, really go hard in the marketing
Yeah.
and
then
putting
that's
the
the
music
only
out, right? That's the fun part. Those are
Yeah.
the fun
the creative
things.
side.
Exactly. So I'm very, very excited.
so
Of course, if
excited.
you ever have any specific questions, you know where to find us, or drop them in the chat now if you're thinking of anything. But I'm very, very, very pumped.
So good. Yeah, starting from this
Vibe truck.
starting from this space is just fantastic because you're the thing. It's like when we anytime that we encounter like a really good artist too, it's like the if the foundation is good quality art, so good quality music, good vocals, good production, a decent mix. I'm not saying the mix is as an engineer, I'm definitely not saying the mix is at the top of that. Good quality music, interesting production, all of that good stuff, and
Cool marketing,
yeah,
cool
cool
brand,
marketing and stuff
good
like that.
aesthetic.
Then it's just then the only missing piece to it is how do I find people who want to listen to it, right? How do I just like point this in the right direction and get people to want to be a part of my journey? And I feel like once all those other things are in line, you have so much more focus in how to do that. If everything's kind of uncertain, if you're uncertain about the music, uncertain about the vocal or your aesthetic or your image or your branding and stuff like that, then you don't even know how to market, right? I don't even know what I should be
Exactly.
pushing forward.
And
But
I'm
if you
afraid that's
know-
what too many of us get
Yeah.
into, you know, us included,
Yeah.
half the time when we're starting new businesses over the years. It's very hard to get, I mean, it's very easy to get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
And you end up putting a lot of stuff out that you kind of end up realizing like, it doesn't really fit, or it wasn't my style, and I kind of wish I
Mhm.
didn't jump the gun like that. So it's always going to be better when you can establish yourself on a professional note. It's not saying that you can't change some things down the road, right?
100%. We
Not-
evolve.
Yeah, not at all. But at least you know that you're setting a foundation that was very intentional, that
Yeah.
you put time into, that you kind of pondered for a while. And thank
Yeah,
you,
thank you.
thank you. But with, you know, some previous businesses and stuff,
Oof.
it bit us in the ass. So it's not always the
Bit us
best
in the ass.
thing.
And still biting
And
a
I'm
little bit, I'll be honest.
and I specifically mean like
Still
with
nibbling.
um
Some
God.
past business are still nibbling
He's
our
so
ass a
dumb.
little bit, I'll be honest.
If you're over on TikTok, head over to Twitch so that you can see the line. But if you're interested in how this all works, it's on
Yep,
the link
100%
tree, at the
DT.
link tree under Track Talk.
100%. I
That
agree.
makes so much sense. Honestly, it takes some extra emotional maturity to be patient with it. It really, really does. And um, I mean, it's just I was gonna say, honestly, even with our own music, maybe you less so, but with me,
Mhm.
it's like I didn't even it's like I kind of just didn't think about it and I was like I didn't know if it was something I wanted to continue to do and stuff like that. I was like, let's just put it out for fun. And I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong. I think there's a fine balance
Depends
of
on your goal.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're just like I would just want to put music out for fun, then that's cool. Like I wasn't thinking, oh, business, like I want to make as much money, I want to get as many fans, like all that. I wasn't really thinking that at the time. Now I'm kind of in the place where I'm like, I might as well people
Take it serious.
still talk about the one song that I have out and it's I don't it's old. Like it's from
4 or 5
2020,
years old.
2021.
Yeah.
We're kind of sick of it, but just because we're sick of it doesn't mean that there's not people who like can still find it and like it now. So I'm like, well, I guess I might as well prioritize it. I might as
Yeah.
well make it professional, right? So it's a fine balance, but I definitely think if you can get yourself established at the beginning, it's always going to pay off a lot more than not getting yourself established, right? So
Eli, no.
Iovra specifically, what's up?
He has a flu. Everybody's sick. Stop getting sick, yo.
Damn. Well, we're here to be your sick entertainment. Guys, I'm so sorry. It
That
sucks.
sucks.
I got sick like I don't even get sick. We haven't been sick in years and years, but then I ended up getting something from my friend's baby and then I got a little something recently just a couple months later, so I'm like, "Damn, I'm getting hit. Something's up."
Yeah, that's right.
We are kind of pushing ourselves to the max right now too,
Yeah.
so I don't think we're taking the best care of ourselves. But you guys take care of yourself.
Do it for us.
No, I mean, there's still things that we do.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
when we're so busy, we still really look out for our diet. Album 2025, let's go. I don't know if
Maybe.
I could bust out a whole album, but I could definitely bust out an EP or something.
My fault, son.
Let's see. Barbecue. Oh,
Baby girl.
Baby girl. Baby girl suffering in the toilet.
That's rough, Eli. That's rough.
Oh no. Eli calls everyone baby girl and it's the best. That's his thing. Okay. Oh, Iovra, I love that so much. There will definitely be a place in our space, I think, in the Vibe Tribe for you guys to be able to share more of your stories too
Mhm.
and be able to help other artists. Like that is one of the biggest reasons we are creating what we're creating with our community and with our company and all that stuff. It's to encourage it to be more of a family that helps each other out, right?
Yeah.
Dude, somehow I made it freezing in here.
Because on 68.
No, it literally was on 68.
Well, it was on heater 68. Now it's on cooling.
I
68.
think
It's 40 degrees
damn,
outside.
I made it cold.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
But yeah, it's like we're just the facilitators of this thing that I don't really feel like exists too much as far as the small artist space goes. And I mean, even if we do have some bigger artists and stuff like that, it's like it's just the fact that most of us have an indie focus, right? It's pretty important for a lot of us to, be independent, or even if you have a label,
Have control.
yeah,
Yeah,
having
some
more
independence.
autonomy in your stuff and
Yeah.
owning your stuff. And I don't know, we kind of picture ourselves as being like a label without the label,
The
like
unlabeled.
offering everything that a label offers. So how we're calling it like a creative house, it's like having it being kind of a one-stop shop for artists and musicians to come in and set themselves up, and we have all the tools to give them.
Mm-hmm.
If they have any questions, we can lead them. But we're not like sell your soul and give us all your money, you
Yeah.
know?
All the percentages and all
Um,
that stuff.
So that's what we're trying to do. And I know that so many of you
Appreciate you, Val.
are going to be helping us out in that realm too. Like it's really not just us. It's us and it's y'all and it's for y'all and it's for all of us. It's
Yeah.
very exciting.
100%. Man, y'all show some love to Iovra. Show some love to Ivra. That's the family. We've got many things coming this year. I've been able to work closely with Ivra. We have a production coming soon, a song called This Way that's beautifully done. She's an amazing artist and vocalist, so definitely
Love
stay
you, Val.
tuned.
Have a good live stream.
Make sure that you are following all the platforms. So good. So I'm excited for what Ivra has coming. That's the family right there, so definitely show
Eli, I
some love
hope
and
you feel
support.
better. Dang,
Welcome back, Slim.
dude, I'm so
That
sorry.
sucks.
I think DT's also sick that way.
So many people, man. Y'all do your best to stay healthy. It's rough out there. Just a quick reminder, if you're on TikTok and you want to
Eli, get
see
better.
sounds fun. It sounds fun.
Hey,
Gary.
that's one of the places that's been recommended to us specifically.
100%.
That's cool. Are you from there, or do you live there now?
If you're on TikTok and you want to submit, go to the profile, go to my website, click on Track Talk, and you'll see the steps there. Legs are falling asleep is so crazy. I don't need
No,
I'll be
funny,
honest, I don't need
honestly.
sickness for that.
Okay, you know what?
I'd be
I do
chilling for a
have a good
minute, I'll be honest.
recommendation for a supplement if you guys are interested. This is so random, but we're very big on health. So it's pretty random to this space, but at the same time, he's a certified personal trainer, and then I just very big in like the functional medicine health space because I had so many health issues that I did so much research over the years and doctors just weren't helping me, honestly. But there's a supplement, it's a probiotic that whenever you have any loose stool or diarrhea or anything like that going
Yes.
on, it's called Saccharomyces boulardii. It's kind of a crazy name. But if anyone that took me out, bro. That took me out. It's called Saccharomyces boulardii.
Talk to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor about this new probiotic that keeps you from shitting your pants.
Yes. Don't want to shit your pants on a long road trip?
Don't want your legs falling asleep on the toilet.
Talk to your doctor about Saccharomyces.
Y'all know that fucking
Oh my
commercial that's like
gosh.
a fucking toilet everywhere she goes, bro? It's like
It's following her in the
I'm
background of the
so
video.
hot in this, bro. We need to
Oh.
calm down.
Oh my gosh.
I need this air. Bro, put it on 75. That's insane.
On 68.
That's
with the
actually
fan on
insane.
blast.
Bro, no, but y'all know that commercial where literally she's sitting at work, she's like, and
Oh,
it's
God.
like sitting on a toilet. And then also on the bus or something, she's like sitting on a toilet. Also, where
gosh.
else does it show her? I don't know. She's just like on a toilet freaking everywhere. I'm just like, she's out at breakfast at the restaurant on a toilet.
Gosh.
I'm like,
bro,
this is
I'm
wild,
crying.
honestly.
I'm crying.
That's wild.
It's so funny. It's on
That's
fire,
DT right now.
man. That's DT.
Get yourself some Saccharomyces boulardii, DT.
But why was this just, why do I have this one sound
Why do you
on here?
have that? It's
I don't
so
know why
perfect,
I have this
bro.
on here. It's it's so symptom. Symptoms could include
My butt is on fire more than when I eat tacos.
generational diarrhea.
Bro, Eli and DT, y'all are on different platforms, but you really got to bond over your
Oh my god.
over your issues right now.
God. Good times.
No, but honestly, I'll message it to y'all right now.
No,
I'll
but,
message
like,
it to the mods
all
on
things
Instagram.
seriously?
It's shit's fire.
All things for reals and for serious.
No pun intended. Shit does not feel like fire.
Shit's more fire than Eli's diarrhea right now. Guys,
We're unhinged.
Twitch is
sorry.
a bad place for us.
I know.
Twitch
We're
is a
like,
bad
oh, we
place.
can say whatever
Oh,
we
we can
want
say what I
now.
want. God.
They won't filter us.
You should get some DT. It works really well.
Here, I'm gonna send it to y'all right
Yo,
now. for real.
Eli, don't go over. Yeah, Eli, that's wild. It's a wild statement, man. It's a wild statement.
Exploding anus.
It's a wild ass statement, bro. No pun intended.
Good thing Eli's not on TikTok.
Gosh.
They be banning you, bro.
You know you like it, Slim. What are you talking about? You know you
Oh,
like
what's
it.
Slim saying?
He said, I don't like unfiltered Torvik anymore.
Whatever.
Get out of town. You know you
Yeah,
do.
right.
You know you do. Oh my gosh. Whites, are you in the building? Just moving
that
up from
note-
that. Show some love to Ayavra. DT,
Alright,
go
bro,
get
I'm
some.
pumped. I'm
DT,
excited.
go get some
You know where to find
Saccharomyces.
us. We're gonna work with you. You're on our priority list. You're like at the top of our priority list, girl, for real.
Oh my gosh.
I love you.
It's funny.
Shout out to Ivra. Ivra went to the Grammys, y'all.
Got you, Whites.
She's already getting invited to the Grammys and shit. Hasn't even put out a song yet. Damn.
You know you're doing it
She's
right.
smoking us.
You know you're doing it right.
I love it. I love that you're a part of the community, and I'm so grateful. Honored,
There we
truly.
go. Now it's popping up again. What's going on? TikTok randomly needs me to redo that. All right, we got Whites in the building.
DT
Whites.
said, "Oh yeah, no, you can read it. He just can't read what you say."
Hmm?
Eli can read DT's
Oh, right,
comments, but
because I can
DT
see it on
can't read
TikTok now that it came in.
We'll let you know, DT, if he says anything.
Anything wildly out of pocket. All right, this is Paralyzed by Whites. This is the, I think you said, I have this track in my last one from last live.
I'm wild in our mod group, honestly.
Just the wrecks that we have over
Just
in the
no
mod group.
context. Like anyone who's not in here in our mod group is just getting an Instagram message that
gosh.
has the probiotic and it says for diarrhea.
What's up,
DT already
7K?
saw it.
What's up, 7K? What's up, Versus? Appreciate you.
DT's already buying it right now. He's already checking it out. He's
God.
already in his checkout phase.
He's got immediate add to cart.
I know, DT. Literally.
I can, Brayden. I've worked with some country artists. It's fun. Hey, man, get better,
Damn,
Eli.
No, for
Seriously.
real. On a serious
All
note,
things
get
serious.
better,
Get better.
Eli. Yeah, I hope you feel better.
All right,
And
y'all.
I hope
It
the
is.
doctor helps you out.
I know. We need a shop link for Saccharomyces probiotics. All right, let's get into it. We got Whites in the building. This is this track and the last track
So funny. Ira.
from the last live are coming out in the next few months. So we've got this only on SoundCloud right now. Whites, any other additional details, drop them in the chat. I'm so glad you're here. Once again, if you want to submit, go to my profile, go to the website and click on Track Talk, or just hit ! submit on Twitch and you'll see the link pop up right there. You can see the line right here. You can see the order. You can see the minimums, all of that good stuff. And we'll get you moving in the right direction. Let's go. More upbeat, summery vibes. I'm in it. I'm ready. And let the chat know as well, Whites. Obviously, now I've heard some of your music, but your role in the track as well. So let us know production and vocals and mixing and things like
yeah,
that.
and
Just
then
so
of
everyone
course
knows.
just drop whatever platforms you want us to check out. If you're on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, anything like that, let us know.
Kaysen, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Kaysen, hi. We were just going crazy.
Just going crazy, talking about shit.
We were talking about diarrhea, to be honest.
All right, let's get it, Whites. This is Paralyzed by Whites. Beautiful. Good production live today.
Okay. Yeah,
Literally,
literal.
That's your next game, Caddy.
Yeah.
Gotta hit them all. Ooh, let's go, Whites. Oh, yeah.
Sounds good, Brayden.
This is like 25th. I love it. Idea journal, go.
I don't know. Have you heard the sample, maybe?
Got you knowledge?
Write that down. Write
Got you,
that down.
Hilarious.
God.
Love the piano. It's a really, really good structure. Nice and clean, sharp velocity.
The whole song or the sample?
Did you play for, you paid for like a vocal pack?
Hey, Jenna.
What's up, Jenna?
Happy Thursday.
Perfect, nice. Yeah. That happens. Happens all the time. Happens with
Yeah.
Splice. Yeah, happens with Splice. Happens with like sold vocal packs, Ara and stuff like that. Like license-free vocal packs and things like that. Makes sense. Yeah, so I love it, man. It's a really cool structure. I got one idea. It's a cool structure. I already like the feel. I like the aesthetic. It's honestly, it's mixed really well too. Everything's really well balanced. Vocal sits on top, nice and shimmery, highly compressed. Let's get into it, man. Let me know if this is already in distribution, just so I kind of understand where it's at. I have like one quick little idea, but the whole structure of it's really nice. It's a really nice feel. Let's run it back from the top. Quick reminder as well, if y'all are over on TikTok, of course, hang out here. We got some family over here as well. But if you want the full live experience, head on over to Twitch. We've got most of the community over there. You can see the line, you can see the order, you can see the chat from all of the different platforms.
Even if you prefer
YouTube,
TikTok, just having it up on another tab
to see the line and
yeah,
stuff like
definitely
that.
helps.
Also, if we're working in Pro Tools or we're showcasing something like that, I have cameras and screen recorders and stuff like that, so you can see everything that we're talking about. Definitely just more value, better quality audio and visual, things like that. But
I will
definitely,
say, I think GIFs might be superior over on TikTok there. I said it.
yeah, for sure. Just go to
I
my
don't know.
profile.
I'm just kind of missing the movies.
Go to my profile and go to
The mini
the
movies.
link, and you'll see the icons at the top. You just click on the Twitch, and it'll go straight there. You'll be
Hey
good to go.
Dan, yeah. Also, there's a lot of opportunities to be put on between giveaways and other people sponsoring and stuff like that. So definitely stick around.
Thank you, Jenna. I
We
appreciate you
also
so much.
have a Discord and stuff that, of course, is completely free to join. So there's a lot of tools there. Definitely just come be a part of the community. We'd love
Yeah.
to have you.
100% whites. Yeah, it that happens all the time. That happens with any license free, whether it's like cymatics or a specific
Thank you,
like
Jenna.
Kara, like any specific vocal tracks and stuff like that. It makes that's definitely where you'll see a lot of DJs and producers get the same vocal packs. Happens all the
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Happens all the time. That's not like an issue or anything at all. That literally happens all the time. The same way you'll hear like a specific bass line from cymatics or a drum loop from cymatics be in like a popular song, but it's also in like 1500
I know what
small
you
people stuff.
mean, Kason, because that's what I was trying to do with your song yesterday. I was like, dude, I know this sample.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, literally happens all the time.
Exactly, yeah,
That's not a
yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, I know." Yeah, it's like no, it just happens all the time. Literally happens all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's run it from the top. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate y'all.
So sweet.
I do feel like I recognize it too. I'll be honest. I've heard samples that I've downloaded from Splice that I was gonna flip into something, and then I'll hear them on a Netflix show. I'll hear it's like, oh, dude, I literally know where that vocal's from. It's a license-free vocal from Splice, and it made it
You
into a
could
major Netflix show.
probably Shazam it or something, and it might pop up.
And the key, the vocals in instant chord. Yeah. 100%. If you're not doing any like pitching or anything like that, then it's gonna be similar. Just happens. That's not an issue.
Still a really, really great way to like also practice and just get
Facts.
yeah, like get into it.
Love the arpeggiator. I love that piano line because it honestly is giving me so much nostalgia. It's like reminding me of like early Chainsmokers and like 2015, 2016 and stuff like that. There's something like really like it
Yeah,
like
definitely Chainsmokery, which I like.
it reminds me of like simpler times.
Nostalgic, for sure.
It reminds me of like right before all hell broke loose. You know, like right before I really had to start adulting.
Reminds me of high school.
Yeah, like it's reminding me of like late high school where you didn't have a ton of responsibility, but life is kind of picking up and you're cool and all the stuff. You know, like it's reminding me of
And you're
good times.
cool.
And you're cool and
I was-
everybody loves
I don't know about
you.
that.
I'm just like fantasizing or something, but it's like
Yeah.
no, it's like it
I used
reminds
to
me of
pretend like I was the people in the videos.
right, like it's reminding me of simpler times, and I enjoy that. In fact, I have a production that I'm working on that's kind of in the style right now, just for fun, just to kind of just to try my hand at it. And that's the whole purpose of it, is like kind of going back to like 2015, 2016, and I really like the feel. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it a lot. Good mix. I like the piano structure. Nice little subtle side chain to the piano. You get the little pumping in the piano too every time the kick hits in, even though you have syncopation from the piano. A little bit of a side chain there is nice. Gives it a bit of a groove. Yeah, I like this a lot, Whites. This is nice. I got an idea later on that I'll let you know, but honestly, most of the structure is really clean, really nice. Yeah. The repeated crash. This is they're over on Twitch, Verseless. If you have Twitch, definitely hop on over there. This is Paralyzed by Whites. It's not out yet, but it's Paralyzed by Whites. Go for it, man. 100%.
try kind of reverse searching it.
Absolutely, that's all genres, all levels of quality and preparedness.
See if it works. It might not because of the music, but dang.
Yeah, I know, interesting. I wonder. I want to hear.
Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause
Okay, I think here.
I don't remember it at all.
I appreciate you, Slim. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Lyrics. Yeah, yeah. I guess it
Bye,
depends on if
Slim.
they're
We'll
if
miss you.
the potential is that it's license free, so you're not gonna find any information except like through Splice or through another paid service or something like that. The other side would be if we've heard it a couple times live from different producers
For
that
you
have
guys over on TikTok, if you want to come over to Twitch just to see the line and stuff, that's always gonna
yeah,
be
you
easier.
see the order over there. But if it's been like a couple producers that use these vocals on a track, and then none of them are released yet, so you can't search it. It's not on Genius. It's not on a release track yet, so that might be part
I
of
don't
it
know.
too.
Torvik's not recognizing it. Are you?
Yeah,
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it
with
sounds
somebody.
super
That
familiar.
makes sense.
Okay, let me back this
Okay.
up. So the only idea, this whole song, and I honestly I love it, Weiss. There's so much to love about this. It's a good balance on the mix. Everything's sounding pretty clean and punchy and sidechained, and you have a lot of energy in this that I'm really appreciating. The only thing that I am kind of picking up on is the whole track is very bright, very vibrant. Even when you do the breakdown, I think what would be maybe interesting is when you go down to just the kick. Right here towards the outro before you hit the last hook. When you go down to just the hit, what kind of talk? Just the kick, I would maybe like filter everything down, just like low pass and just filter everything down, just change the resonance down, filter down, change the cutoff on everything, but maybe just the vocal, so that the whole track feels more dynamic. So all of a sudden everything gets kind of dark and intimate and moody. And then just the hick. When you go down to just the hick, God, I'm out of it today. My brain isn't braining. When you go down to just the kick, you can filter everything down, make it feel a little bit more dynamic. And then when you open it back up and hit the last hook, maybe it feels a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more dynamic. So it's not too much of the same bright, punchy, highly compressed piano across the board. So like here. And then put it underwater. So you go to just the kick and then just and everything kind of gets underwater a little bit, like you're hearing it from the distance. And then you can like slowly open up that filter again and like let it become vibrant again on like the last hook, just to really drive it home. That could be like the easiest cheap way to make this feel way more dynamic. So it's not a completely different sound design. You can literally just add one filter on like the bus for the instrumentation, filter it down, open it up again. It's like the cheap DJ way to just like make a song sound way different, and then it'll sound way better. But like one little idea like that, I think could make this take it from being a song that's great, it's fantastic, it's well balanced, but now it feels more dynamic. It feels like there's more twists and
Sometimes
turns.
the link doesn't show up on TikTok, so another option is to go to the Instagram, same name, Torvik Music, and the link tree will be there.
Thanks. All right, let me run this outro again. So right here, keep it dark. It's almost like a second build-up. You can start to open up the filter, build up the riser, and then the main hook, boom, starts right there.
Hi, Betsy.
So you can take Betsy,
see
welcome
you.
in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Appreciate you. Oops, I'm breaking stuff. It's good to see you hop in here.
Rose
Pulling on
on
cables
something.
and stuff like that. But yeah, a quick transition like that where you darken everything until you do your second breakdown, and then once the snare and everything else comes back into play, then you'll have so much
Thank
more
you
openness.
so much, Betsy.
So much
Aw,
more vibrancy.
So sweet.
I know, it's the best.
It's
I
really
love
great to see you.
Everything else sounds beautiful, Whites. Oh, you did find it? Let's go. So, I mean, that is hopefully not. They are license-free vocals. Hopefully not, but you can get flagged. It happens.
How'd you find it? Like, how'd you look on Spotify?
Yeah, it's royalty, but it happens though. Like there's been like major, like Metro Boomin will use a Splice sample And just because they hit platforms first and their song
It's
is
always a
registered and copywritten, the next person to use it could
it's
potentially get
always a
flagged.
good idea to, no matter what, like, change up your samples as much as possible.
Yeah.
Um,
Because it's
for
just
that
AI
reason.
that reads that stuff. So I hope you release it and you have no problems.
Okay.
Fred again Fred again just puts out so much stuff that makes sense.
Mhm.
Just be on the lookout for it. Hopefully you don't run into any issues because it is license free. But once someone registers the work and copyrights it, they register it with their PRO and Song Trust and all this stuff. It could happen that you release it the way that you have it, and
But I mean, like, maybe
it'll
we
up
can
it up.
show a bit of what you did in I'm Gone, just to give an example of how much that sample changed.
I'm gone.
Yeah, or one of your songs where you switched up the sample a ton.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gone was me, so that wasn't an issue. That was my voice.
Maybe it's not I'm Gone I'm thinking of
Star-Crossed
then.
Lovers.
No, there's one where you, like, reversed it. I'm trying to think.
That is I'm gone. But it was my voice.
Okay.
So like,
Well, it's just a good example of something you
yeah.
can do with.
Or even does like this. A Star-Crossed Lover is 4 different vocal samples from Splice. So it was like one pack on Splice, and there was like 4 or 5 different
True,
vocal
yeah.
samples in there. And I pitched them, I changed the key, I made them faster, and like stuff like that. So like,
You said I need you right there.
it's like 8 semitones up. It's faster by like 20 BPM. But it's like 4 different vocal samples I spliced together. And it made it something a bit different, so no one's good. Even though those are license-free samples, and I've heard parts of that sample in other people's songs, because I pitched them up, because I sped them up, because I changed the order of some words and phrases and spliced a couple together, I'm not going to run into any issues with it and stuff like that. So it's just, yeah, that's always the tough part of doing stuff like that. I hope you have no issues with it, because it sounds great, and I can't wait for it to be done. If you do, that would just be my tip. Okay, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Lots of
much for the
options.
donut. I appreciate it.
Aw, Betsy, thank you so much. I love the TikTok gifts.
Yeah,
So fun.
and White, sometimes it's just like you hear I'm not against samples and loops and stuff like that and just the way that it works, but like sometimes you hear a sample and it's just the way you want it to be. So you use it as
Right.
is, and
And
I
that
don't
makes sense.
I don't have anything necessarily. I mean, that happened with Sabrina Carpenter's song. I think it's Espresso. If I'm thinking of the right song, I think it's Espresso, and it's the vast 90% of that song is 2 Splice samples by Oliver. Oliver is the producer who made the Splice samples and made the packs. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. They made like the 2 samples. It's like everything but the bass. I think like the bass and like one other synth is it. Yeah, the guitar loop, and there's some percussion and drums in the background. It's like 2 loops that make up 90% of that entire record. And so now, if you want to use those loops, you might run into some issues, like you might, Espresso, you might run into some issues, you know what I mean? But it's so put it out, see what happens. But it's always, a decent recommendation to take this, because it's AI that finds this stuff. It's not like people searching through the million songs a day put on Spotify to find samples. It's AI, it's algorithms that are doing it. So even just taking this exact vocal, format shift it up 5%, so it doesn't change key at all. Format shift it 5% down or up, just to change the actual transient response, the waveform, like change the tone of it so slightly without changing the key, so on and so on, right? Because if a loop inspires you, if a sample inspires you, run with it. Like, make good music. That's
Walter,
all I care
definitely.
about.
If you want more info, it's all at the link tree under Track Talk.
So yeah, that'd be my
If
recommendation.
you want to
is
see the line and where it's at, head over to Twitch.
never leave it dry. Format shifting can be a great way to do this, right? Chorusing and format shifting can be a great way to do this. You don't change pitch. If you like the pitch and you like your production pitch, do format shifts. That will allow you to change the texture of the vocal slightly without really affecting too much of what you're doing on the production side. But y'all give it up for Whites, man. This is a great record.
Definitely. So it sounds like you don't have anything out yet, right? White's like officially. Of course, if we can help you in the way of branding or marketing, just let us know how we can best help you and what your goals are and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, let's pull up
100%
your
Whites.
Spotify. For sure. And then if you have Instagram or anything like that, just let us know.
And then Kent, let me know if you are in the chat. Oh, I think I remember looking at this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, killer.
So we already went over some of this with you, I think.
I think
right?
so. I remember seeing that cover because that looks sick.
Yeah, that's a really, really good banner for sure.
That's fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like same thing, you know where to find us. If you ever have any questions, we're happy to help you.
100%. Man, give it up for Whites. You're a beast, man. Honestly, you're a great producer.
Absolutely killing it.
More than anything, it's like, yeah, maybe polish that transition, switch it up a little bit, just for the fun of it, and also just be hyper aware of touching your samples and stuff like that, and try to make the smallest adjustment. Just because it's if the AI is reading waveforms and reading the exact same vocal lines and transient response and stuff like that, small changes can make a big difference in your ability to just not have to deal with
It sounds so good though. I mean, the structure
redistributing
of the
and stuff
song
like
and
that.
everything, like your natural ear for structures and how that type of music should be laid out is
It's like classic. It's
so
classic.
good.
I love it. Man, show some love. Show some love to the family. A quick reminder on TikTok, if you want to see the line, if you want to see all the details of what we're doing and chat with most of the community, go to my profile. You'll see the icons at the top and head over to Twitch. If you don't have a Twitch, it takes 30 seconds to make one. You'll be able to see the line and the order and the minimums. You'll be able to see the rest of the structure that we have and the other
I feel
value
like that
that we
sounds
bring
so
over there.
gimmicky to say, but it's so true.
It
Like,
really
I
is.
remember when I first created my Twitch, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to set some time aside or whatever, and it was so quick.
Yeah, it's super fast. Kent, hop in the chat. Let me know where you're at.
Let's go, Kent.
Let's know. Let's go. I don't see Kent. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't see it. Yeah, if you're on TikTok and you want to submit, I'll go to my profile website and click on Track Talk. You'll see the steps there. If you're on Twitch, just hit !submit and you'll see it pop up in the live. Okay, so I don't see Kent, so let's go straight to who do we got next? Knowledge.
Yeah, let us know if you guys notice Kent hop back in.
Knowledge, I got you right here. So we're going to keep going with Knowledge, and then we can always come back around to Kent
Yep.
as well. This is a first draft, one studio session. Still want to change the background vocals, etc. Just looking for feedback. Beautiful. Talk to me, Knowledge, about production. Talk to me about the mix and stuff like that as you get into it. Is this a YouTube beat, BeatStars 2 track? Are you producing it, working with someone, etc.? I love context. I love details. So drop it in the chat. Okay, cool. Do you have stems or just 2-track?
I love when we FaceTime. See you calling. I just wanna waste some time. You love me, but you stuck on some other guy.
Yeah,
Want you
cool.
to show me
Yeah, that makes
all the
sense.
ways that you love me. Need to touch me. It's been way too many seconds since I spun you around and we listened to records. Every time you talk about me, you say something that just leaves me breathless. And my heart just stops just for a moment. Girl, that moment's like forever. Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I
Ivy.
see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up? Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you. Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up? Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you. I just need a good yap session, girl. I just wanna hear all of your issues. You got me feeling so
Yeah, cool
obsessed,
voice.
Feel that,
girl. I
DT.
don't want no other nigga with you. You sending me flicks, girl. Your body's so sick, and I think I need a tissue.
I was sound the fuck asleep when you FaceTimed me last night.
Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up? Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you. Show me all
Yeah, cool
around
voice.
your room. Show me all the things you do.
Definitely.
I see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up? Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you.
Let's go. Y'all give it up one time for Knowledge in the chat. Give it up to Knowledge, man.
I love that smooth vocal.
So glad you're here. Welcome to the family, man. So glad that we got to hear this track. Let's run it straight back from the top. Let's get into the details. Reviewing. So KX, these are 15 to 20-minute consultations. So these are going to be long form. We're going to get into the details of the mix, production, sound design. Yeah, originals, all originals. Mix, sound design, production elements, lyric structure. We're going to get into branding and aesthetic. We're going to get into style, stuff like that too. That's the whole structure of the live. If you want more information, go to my profile, go to the website and click on Track Talk. You'll see the steps there. Or shoot on over to Twitch, which is also at my link in bio. You can see the icon. That's where most of the family is. And you can see the line there in the order and stuff like that.
What's the artist name on this one? I'm seeing in
Knowledge.
the chat, but okay, Knowledge.
Yeah. Is it not popping up in the chat?
No, yeah, I see it in the
Oh,
chat. Is
okay,
what I
gotcha.
said,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know how.
Which
it was.
person to connect it to. Of course. Got you. All right. This
Didn't
is
know how it was said, honestly. Sometimes I
FaceTime.
see like usernames and I'm just like, I don't
Don't
know.
worry.
My brain doesn't bring.
All right, this is FaceTime by Knowledge. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Really quick to Knowledge. Are you self-engineering this? I know you tracked at a studio. Are you going to be self-engineering if and when you get stems, or if you like the structure of the song, or are you going to be working with an engineer?
Yeah, and then let us know if you have Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, anything like that.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Self-engineer. Perfect.
Okay, cool. I'll look it up on Spotify here really quick too. I got a note kind of right off the bat that I think would be interesting to hear. Got you.
It would be cool to build the structure out a bit more, to DT's point, around the vocal.
Yeah.
Because right now it does sound a little bit like the beat and the vocal compete a bit.
Yeah, it's like two. Well, I guess in this instance it would be vice versa, right? It's like you have the beat and there's nothing to change about the beat because it's a YouTube beat or a 2-track. So yeah, that's kind of what I hear. So I'll kind of dig into some of the processing stuff that I think would be interesting, depending on the productions that you have. This is going to be track to track. These aren't rules, right? What I hear in this track that I really, really love is this really dark, mellow, tape saturated vintage tone, right? Then your vocal comes in very like bright, crisp, crunchy, like over the top. It feels like kind of two different production styles, two different eras in competition with each other a little bit. I would love one being either getting the stems and brightening up this track a little bit and opening up the production and having a little bit more control, or simplifying a lot of your production structure, or I'm sorry, simplifying a lot of your vocal structure and going much more mellow, saturated, and darker with your vocal and the positioning of your layers. That way it feels like you kind of can blend these two worlds right now. Right now it's like a punchy, bright, clean, amazing vocal. Your vocal's sick, man. It's really, really cool. And I do like the production, but they're kind of sitting in two different worlds. One is super dark and mellow, almost sounds filtered down for most of the track. And then your vocal, very bright, punchy, pop and R&B centric. And so I would, if you want to keep the track and keep the vocals, I would find a way to blend. I'd find a way to blend them a little bit. Or the other side to that is finding a production that fits what you want out of your a little bit more cohesively. Yes, there is. Go to my profile, go to the website, and then you'll see Track Talk live stream. You'll see it right there. Yep. This is I mean, I'm a synth guy. I'm an 80s guy. I love the synthesis.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things I love about it, but your vocal's kind of doing a different thing, and I love your voice. I mean, to me, that's the priority. Your voice, you can always find a different.
Exactly.
You can always find a different YouTube beat and remarry those lyrics and those melodies to something else. But I think with what you're doing vocally, you have good, consistent melodies and stuff. You could kind of do that over anything. Let me hear it. Because this main progression is basically just, it's A minor. That's the whole progression. There's nothing super fancy about it. So as long as I'll show you something. As long as you find a beat that's simple, interesting in A minor or C major as a relative key, I bet you we'll find a way, but I bet you could take that vocal and put it on another track that maybe fits a brighter, punchier vocal structure since this is so mellow. So mellow. Let me hear your voice first though.
DT, you're the best.
I love when we FaceTime. See you call.
So
Hi, Sage. Good to see you. Hey, Miko, no worries. If you want to stick around, there's still a lot to learn, and the community is also really amazing.
So I'll completely change the progression. Like if it was a different beat.
How are you, Sage? Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday, guys.
That's a different progression that would be a different beat. So I mean, honestly, man, my goal here is not to tell you find a completely different production if you kind of want to work it out with this track. But
Yeah.
I do think it could be beneficial to find a production that feels a bit more modern R&B or feels a little bit punchier and feels a little bit more open, since that's how your vocal is naturally
Oh,
performed.
DT, that's so nice.
That's love,
That's
DT.
so nice.
That's love, man. I appreciate
Big shout
that.
outs. See, it's a super generous community for sure.
The best. Absolutely the best.
Yeah, there's a lot of generosity here.
You love me, but you stuck on some other guy. Want you to show me all the ways that you love me.
Or G major. I'm sorry. I misspoke. G major. So it's a couple of musicians want to take this to give it more. Yeah, I love that. So honestly, man, you could take this. So it's E minor. I misspoke. It's E minor. So C.
I know, DT. On that note, I kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, we're in this weird spot basically where we are getting way too many 10s and then never getting to the 10s. And we also want to set ourselves apart from the TikTok review community where they just trash or pass and stuff like that. But we also don't want to make it too high where it, too many people can't get heard and stuff like that. So let us know what ideas you guys have. Maybe we could meet in the middle and do like 15 on, I don't know, but you guys give us your feedback. We're always down to hear it. We're always willing to improve, and we want to get as many people on as possible without it getting too overwhelming, I guess, and bogged down.
Yeah. So one option, knowledge.
Awesome, Sage. We'll upgrade it soon.
Maybe change the synth sounds. Yeah. So like I love. So you're on TikTok. I'm getting confused on the screens. You're on
do a tier. So how would that work?
It is a tier right now.
Yeah, it is.
It is a tier right now.
If you go to Twitch, you can see how the line functions. But yeah, it's like even now we have way too many 10 credits saved because they never get heard, and then sometimes they don't come back and stuff, and we're like, we don't want that to happen,
Yeah.
So we're trying to find this balance.
Yeah, we've been doing that too. And just like DT was saying too, like the community is always helping people to help give them a boost and stuff like that. But there's times honestly that it's like 55 is the top skip. It gets crazy. So when that happens, no amount of like $5 skips or whatever helps. It gets kind of extreme sometimes. But we're always trying to do our best and always make sure that we save things. Always make sure that we
still do giveaways
keep
though,
y'all
so
in a
stick
good
around
spot.
till the end. We'll do a giveaway.
But let me see. Okay, so you're in E minor. So this track is E minor. So
And we also spend our time,
any-
we take our time, so it's not just plays.
it's like 25 minutes sometimes. So I think any beat, if you want to look up something else, or like you said, work with some producers to build a more custom vintage sound, because I do like the vintage feel. Like I have a bunch of vintage synths in here and stuff like that. I love like the vintage.
like still keeping a synth.
Keep the feel, keep that. That's kind of like a Juno-esque kind of plucky synth in there that I love. I think that sounds fantastic. It's really, really well done, but it is a bit mellow for what you're doing. So honestly, if you do choose another production that's kind of simple and retro and still has that tone, my biggest tip would be to just make sure your vocal processing matches that. Like if you want a more vintage mellow sound, darken the high end of your vocal. Just I have a Juno and a DX, right? Or can you see? No, not that well.
Dude, hop over to Twitch.
Hop on
so
over to
we
Twitch.
can get some different angles.
Yeah, I have a 1985 DX21. I've got a Juno 106. I love synths are my thing. I love synths. But yeah, I would have some of that texture and some of that movement in there just because I think that's great. And then just make sure, thank you so much. Is it Miko? I appreciate that a lot. Oh, you are on both? Okay, got you. Okay, so you can't see, honestly, you can't see
Yeah,
it that
Miko,
well
we
over here.
appreciate you being here. We do offer longer form consultations, which of course is one-on-one, and then those are more
Okay.
pricey. So we like to give this as an opportunity to people on the lower side of things, right? For a consultation, it's way cheaper than a
Yeah,
one-on-one consultation.
for
So
sure.
that's our kind of tier. But also in the free space, Caddy, our amazing moderator, has worked on the Discord and gotten a lot up and running over there. So we have a channel that the community can review your music and stuff like that. And we have just some fun channels too. So
100%.
hop over there for sure.
So,
Honestly, Twitch is way better because then we can just throw it in the chat.
exactly.
Twitch is better in every way,
Twitch
y'all.
is awesome.
We love TikTok, but honestly, it's just
Twitch is the vibes.
every way except maybe
Um,
gifts. I don't know.
So I would just make sure that if you want to keep the vintage tone, match it with your
We
vocal,
said the S
so
word.
it doesn't feel. I did good. I moved past it quickly. I showed the synths, and then we moved on. We're okay. Usually when people say synth or
Oh, I
something,
love that knowledge. Okay,
I
perfect.
just start going crazy. So I would take your vocal, basically the structure that you have now in your vocal. Most of the time when you're hearing a really bright, punchy vocal like this, it's highly compressed. You have like a big push at 10K. It's like 5-6 dB up at 10K to get this brightness and this punch and the air and the vocal and all this stuff. And so I love that texture if the production allows for it. In this case, I would maybe just draw back a little bit. I would maybe saturate a little bit more, on your vocal. Take a couple dB push on 10K and pull it back to maybe just a dB, 2 dB, so that your vocal feels a little bit warmer, still compressed, still punchy with compression, still well structured. But I do think you could mellow it out a little bit and it'll match either this production more or whatever next version of this production you have with maybe like a live Juno or a DX21 or DS7 or something like that. That would be the world I would live in. Let me push a little bit farther
And
into
then
the
we'll
song.
get into some of your branding stuff.
Yeah, because you're killer. You're killer. Thank you, Caddy. Appreciate you.
Yay, Caddy, be safe. It's always a good part of the day when you get to go home, right?
This is smooth. Your voice is awesome. I don't want to move past that. Your voice is awesome.
Oh, the voice is
So
where you
good.
shine, 100%. Amazing vocals.
Thank you, DT.
Show me all
Aw,
around your
DT.
room. Show
Shout out
me
to you.
all the things you don't.
Okay, so and then the last little
You're
thing
the
that I'll say,
best.
I think your homework really is just to really decide where you want your production and vocal to be and how to blend them or move on to a different one. That I think is largely your biggest decision. Hey, thank you so much, DT. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the live gold gifts. Thank you, man. The other side to that is I would love to you're already going to work on background vocals, which I love. You said you might retract some of that. I would love to distinguish your hook and energy and dynamic from the verses a little bit more too, because the sound design of this beat is very consistent. It's very much, it's the same kind of chord progression the entire time, same feel, same dynamic. So it's all up to you to create dynamic and create some life in this mix. I would love for, as soon as you move into the as soon as you move into that melody and start your hook and kick things off, I would really move into layering. I would get some really tight doubles on either side of the vocal, a tight third harmony, maybe even a low octave underneath it that's quiet and consistent. I would 100% liven that up. That way, when you move back to a verse, it feels dynamic. It feels like there's a little bit more of a journey. It's got some ups and downs to it. Right now, it's a lot of the same vocal register, a lot of the same sound design from the production. So the song can easily, even though it's good, even though it's a good production and it's a great vocal, it can flatline dynamically really easily. And even if it's a lot of good stuff, it'll start to sound monotonous and boring, and that's the last thing you want. So I think if you can be really strategic with building dynamic range and your layering and your vocals and getting some good stacks on there, especially on your hook, and pulling away from those stacks going into your verse, the song will feel like it has a lot more life to it.
Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you don't.
Yeah, it's like I want the vocals to do more and the
Yeah.
background music to
I'm
do
still
less.
picking up. And if I do miss your call,
So I would probably have a third harmony, have a third harmony on either side, have the high octave over it, maybe the low one too, just on the hook, and then pull away for the verses. That way the song feels like way more energetic, feels like it's got a little bit more life to it.
I'll text you my bad.
Because your voice is crazy. And I don't, so the last thing I want is for a crazy voice like yours. It's fantastic to feel like it kind of gets just lost in the mellowness of the production. I want you to create as much life as you can while the mix on those vocals and processing still kind of matches.
Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you. Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up?
And then punch.
Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that
I
I
love
miss
the
you.
panning in the ad libs. Like
I just need
Cool,
a
man.
good jam session, girl. I just wanna hear all of your issues.
one will go here, then one will
You
go
got me
there.
feeling so
Yeah.
obsessive, girl. I don't want no other
creative.
nigga with you.
It's smooth, man. I like it.
Sending me flicks, girl. Your body's so sick, and I think I need a tissue.
Nice.
Yeah,
I was sound the fuck asleep.
Yes, that happens to me. Knowledge for sure.
it happens. I would go, so hook, would be a third note harmony. Do, 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 do. That's like the third note harmony of your lead vocal. And then I would do a high octave. Just do the falsetto, and then I would double each. So I would go third harmony, track one on the left, track one on the right. Put it to like a 25 to 50% pan on either side. Record one on each. 25 this way, 25 this way, or maybe a little bit more if you want to be a little bit wider, and then tuck it back in the mix a little bit. Then I would record the high octave. On the high octave, I like to go wider the higher it is. This just makes the vocal sound choral. It makes it sound wide and vibrant. So I'll go like, 25 to 50% on the third harmony, go a high octave, and then go like 75% on that, or to 100 if you want to, like a really wide mix, that's up to you. But like 75% to 100% on the high octave, doubled on either side. And then you got this like punchy, wide, vibrant hook. You got to be careful that it's not
Hey
loud
Tyler,
and
welcome
noisy.
in.
But I definitely think
DFW.
definitely think it'll help liven up the hook compared to the verses. Otherwise, it's a lot of the same.
When you FaceTime me last night.
Show me all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I see you in all your moves. I'm still picking up. And if I do miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up? Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you.
I love that punch right
Show me
there.
all around your room. Show me all the things you do. I see you in all your moves.
Fire.
I'm still picking up.
Good writing,
And if
good vocal
I do
structure.
miss your call, I'll text you my bad. What's up?
I love it.
Just give me a couple minutes, I'ma hit you right back. Sorry that I miss you.
And honestly,
Nice.
personal preference, I would dry up that vocal of processing. So once the beat cuts, da 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 da, I have it dry. So when the vocal cuts, there's no delay tails and reverbs. I would like dry it up so it's just like punchy
Yeah.
vocal, nothing to it.
Like
but
it really hits and then it ends.
yeah, and it's like completely cut at the end there.
Mhm.
That way you don't get some extra little tails of it, but it feels super punchy and dry. That's what I would do. Man, show some love to
Sick.
Knowledge. Super fire, man.
Knowledge,
I love your
you're
voice.
fire.
I like your style. I like the swag. I like the whole
Can you
aesthetic
pull
of
up
the
the
song.
Spotify so we can go over that really quick?
Yeah. I'm
But
gonna use the restroom,
I
and then
do
there
have your.
you go.
You don't want to use the restroom after?
I gotta go now. I gotta go now.
Bro's gonna about to piss
I'm
himself.
hydrated.
I'm dead. Okay. So let's see. Oh, you're on. Oh, you're on both, right? I was gonna say if you're on only TikTok, maybe you can't see. Okay, you're pivoting aesthetically. Okay, yeah, no worries. That's all good. So I will say, if you want a good platform, our regulars are probably gonna laugh because I'm always talking about Pinterest. But if you want a good platform to kind of discover and explore a bit more in the realm of aesthetic, style, fashion, art, and stuff like that, Pinterest is really going to be where it's at. It's really, really underrated platform for musicians specifically. I feel like a lot of people don't know that it can be used in that way. But it is a really, really good platform. Let's see. I did a lot of club music and dance tracks last year. Want to do more band-centric things. Okay. Lean into the live music. Let's go. Okay, you're already on Pinterest. I fucking love that. I love to hear it. A lot of people don't utilize it, dude, and it really, really there's so much over there that can really, really help. So I'm glad to hear that you're already on there. I like to encourage people, if you haven't done this, to just start a music board specifically, and then just really get into that space where you are kind of dreaming and just thinking about what you want your future to look like, how you want to be perceived by your audience and stuff as far as your music goes. And yeah, just how you want your aesthetic to be, and then sit on it for a while. Don't jump the gun like we were talking about earlier, but really make sure that's something that you feel like you're going to be consistent in. You do a lot of styling? That's so cool. What kind of styling? I'm literally a stylist. I've been a stylist for 10 plus years, and I am also a licensed cosmetologist. So I'm heavy in the style fashion realm for sure. That is like what I really really love. I'm good at branding, and I'm happy to help with marketing and stuff. That's where I feel like the most value is, specifically on this platform or like in this structure. But I'm really obsessed with the styling stuff. So that's really really cool. We need to connect. But yeah, so just some quick little tips. I'm glad to hear you're already on Pinterest. That will be really really helpful. Um yeah, thank you so much. But some really quick tips that you could do even now, and as you get more, mostly streetwear brands. That's so cool. Knowledge Gym. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to connect with you. Would the best way to connect be Instagram? That we can like keep in touch and see each other's stuff. That's really cool though. But yeah, some quick tips as you begin to refine your aesthetic and your style and your brand and all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hit follow then. Awesome. I already got it pulled up. As you refine that stuff, one quick easy thing that will just level up your Spotify is getting a banner up there. See, now I'm annoyed that you missed this because there's some fire shit knowledge is saying you can catch him in the chat, but he is big in the styling realm. So
Oh hell yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Streetwear brands and stuff like that. Already heavy on Pinterest.
Let's go.
Fucks with Pinterest.
Let's
so that's a
go.
good sign.
Green flag.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so just getting a banner up there on your Spotify really quick. It just got taken away from me. So
Hold on,
one
hold on.
second.
Hold on. I gotta get Sage on the board. Got you, Sage.
And then let's scroll to the bottom here. Oh, I like your photo. That's a good photo. That's cool. Okay, so another thing is you want to optimize your description on Spotify for SEO opportunity, and they like to see at least 150 characters. So definitely expand your about. If you want a little extra help, you can honestly go to something like ChatGPT or Claude or any of those AI tools and feed it some facts about yourself that you're comfortable sharing, and then just say optimize this for a Spotify description, and that will help you out there. Once you get that up there, you can go ahead and copy and paste that into your YouTube as well, because YouTube also likes to see a longer description there. So you definitely want to maximize on any opportunities to work on your SEO and get more people to be able to find you.
On your Spotify too, through your Spotify for artists, you should be able to link the icon of your Instagram at the bottom and not have to put it in your bio or anything like that. You can like link Facebook and Instagram and
Awesome,
Twitter
Sage.
and
It's
stuff
in
like
your
that.
Twitch.
That we don't have to put a hyperlink to
I
it.
love that. I love that. But yeah, so then I checked out your YouTube, and it's kind of just the same thing over there. Make sure you get everything set up. Even if you're not utilizing it the most, make sure that you have it set up, and just make sure you have that long description. Make sure you have all of your platforms plugged in, because they have an opportunity to plug in all of your links there. And then whatever you post on TikTok and Instagram Reels, just make sure you're posting over to YouTube Shorts as well. It's a good little hack that a lot of people don't utilize, but they have their own algorithm, and it gets you full on subscribers. I mean,
Yep. I that's most people knowledge. Like this is a different world that we live in, where you got to
100%.
care about any of this stuff. Like I get it. Totally
100%.
get it.
Yeah. If you're ever interested in working with us, we do offer longer form consultations, and we are going to have a lot of full-fledged services launching soon with our company Obsidian Key, hopefully next month at the latest. But yeah, we're really working hard behind the scenes to get all of these services up and running for you guys.
What's up,
So we
Lopes?
have a lot of exciting stuff coming, but we do actively do longer form consultations right now, typically weekends, but sometimes during the week too, before the live stream and stuff like that. So if you guys are ever interested in that, we are offering early bird discounts and stuff like that. So we'd be happy and honored to work with any of you.
Tyler, we're in DFW currently.
Yeah, I responded to that earlier, I think.
Oh, I just saw it pop up there.
Yeah, actually, no, yeah, maybe he didn't hear. Cool, Sage. I'll definitely get to that during. Are you next? Is Sage next?
Let me know if Kent or Porter is in the chat. Let me know if y'all are here.
Yeah, knowledge. We would love it. It would be cool. We'd be
Perfect.
happy to help you
Of course,
however we
man.
possibly can. But I'm very excited about your journey, and the potential is definitely there. You're really, really killing it. Your vocals are amazing, so I feel like that's really gonna take you far.
Hell yeah.
And then the fact that you're a stylist, like, fuck yeah, that's really gonna
That's
take
so
you
dope.
extra far, right? That if you could kind of merge those two passions and like mix your music with your fashion and stuff, like that would be sick. That's kind of on my goal list as well. I want to get a lot better at like posting the stuff that I'm actually passionate about.
Mhm.
Like I don't mind doing the branding and marketing stuff, but I really, really, really love fashion
Yeah.
and style and also music. So
Yeah.
I want to work on those things for sure. And we could definitely connect.
I appreciate it, Knowledge. I appreciate that
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
thank you, knowledge. That's what we were saying earlier. We definitely are trying to move away from, because I know a lot of people on TikTok are used to that type of thing,
Yeah.
and we're like, no, we do not do that.
Actually have experience in the industries that we're talking about. We
Yeah,
actually
we
have
are
done this for
really,
a long
really
time.
passionate about the industries, and like we
Yeah.
want to actually provide some really, really good value at a lower price. Than just like a full on I mean, sitting down with any engineer or any branding or marketing person in the professional realm is going to be a lot, right? It's a big investment. So at least we feel like this is providing an opportunity for people to get in and get a good plan before they spend all that money on someone else.
I was gonna say too. Oh yeah. So did you already talk about Discord?
No,
Knowledge.
I haven't in a while.
Knowledge. I would. If y'all are on Twitch, you can do ! Discord and it'll pop up.
I think knowledge is in or has access to Twitch as well, at least.
Okay.
Hey Christian, I'm sorry I didn't see you hop in. Good to
I
see
would
you.
join the Discord because there's a personal style. We just start launching a bunch of new stuff. So some stuff is like ground level,
Mhm.
but we just
Thanks, Sage.
opened up. Thanks to Caddy. Caddy's helped us so much. Opened up a personal style one too. So if you like do outfits, you do styling and stuff like that, that would be
Yeah.
a great space for you to showcase what you do.
Definitely.
And even just like comment on other people's stuff who have questions about stuff like that. That's what the community is all
It's
about.
all about collaboration and just
Yeah.
helping each other out for
It's
sure.
not supposed to be like us dictating everything that goes on.
Exactly.
We want
We don't
y'all
want that,
to
yeah.
feed each other, right? Like there's enough mouths. Like everybody can feed each other, help each other out, comment on each other's stuff, review stuff over there within the community. So that'd be a great place for you to be. That'd be sick.
100%. We would love to have any of you over at Discord, but especially knowledge with that
Thank you,
styling
Tyler.
and the music experience and stuff. Definitely
100%.
hop on over there.
Y'all show some love to Knowledge. Beautifully, beautifully done. I'm so excited for your future, man. So excited for your future. We're gonna start building
Tyler,
up
we'd love to hear it.
a lot of that stuff too. So
Everything is at the link tree under Track Talk. And if you want to see the line, head over to Twitch or YouTube really quick, just so you can at least see the line. You can always go back to TikTok, but we recommend keeping the tab open at least so you can keep track of the line.
yeah. And then looks 100%. Right now, we don't currently have the capacity, but as soon as we launch our website and get all of our services up and running, we'll be able to do like shop pay and afterpay and stuff like that.
Yes,
So that if y'all
that
are
is
doing
coming.
like a whole package of like productions and mixes and
Or
branding,
styling or branding
you
or
have a
marketing.
binge,
or
you have
any
a
of
big
that.
launch for an album and there's a bunch of things you want done. We'll 100% be offering ways that you can break that up because I know it gets I know it gets expensive. So
yeah, we do the same thing when
yeah.
we're doing working with big investments. We try to break it up for
Yeah,
sure. It's a
100%.
smarter way to leverage your money.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm still not seeing, but yeah, Lokes, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
Yes, it's coming, guys. We did not anticipate that our website would take as long as it has taken, but we are putting so much work into this and like really trying to perfect it to
So
get it
much.
professional for you guys, and also make sure that we get all the important info on there. So it is taking us
'Cause-
some serious time.
Because honestly, it's because we've been like booked up doing everything that we're doing, just so many things happening without anything launched. So we are just making sure that we have the capacity for everything whenever we do launch. Because when it comes to like the live and my productions and offline consultations and mixing and all of the things that we're doing, like we're already like just very, very, very busy. So we're like, okay, as soon as we launch this, we got to make sure we got things in place to help people out because
Mhm.
otherwise it'll be
Right now
chaotic.
we're starting with a really, really small team, but
Yeah.
we will be sourcing out as well. So
Yeah.
like there will be opportunities to partner with us if you're, you know, a professional engineer,
Thank
producer,
you, Lokes. Appreciate you.
writer, you know, you do personal styling, you do marketing, all that stuff.
Yeah,
If
100%.
you work in the spaces that we will have to offer, we would love to be able to partner with you.
Right. I'm not seeing last call, Kent Reporter. Let me know. Potentially starting a label. Not exactly. I mean, in fact, kind of our goal, we were talking about this a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
Lopez, and once we start launching things, we'll post more about it too, so y'all get more details on it. But kind of the unlabel, where we want to give y'all the tools yourselves to have a bit more autonomy with your craft. So
Mhm.
yes, we'll offer engineering and mixing, and like that's a label. If you get with a label, you'll get engineers, you'll get producers, you'll get access to booking agents, you'll get access to branding and web design. You'll get all these things at your disposal. The caveat being you own 3% of your masters and you are owed an advance back for the next 10 years until you run out your contract, right?
Giving up at least half your soul.
Right. You get a quarter to a half of your soul every time you do it. So that's, you know, that's the downfall. So our goal is to offer all of that to an extent and offer you as many tools as possible without taking 90%.
Yeah, our goal is to help
Yeah.
you succeed at doing your thing and doing it the way you want to do it and doing it well at a professional high level.
Yep. Okay.
You're so sweet.
that's
We
love,
really,
Lokes.
really appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
I'm
man.
glad you're here. Make sure that you're in the Discord for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, Sage said also the mix I sent is just main vocal and music tracks EQ'd for now. So the lower end stuff is pretty muddy right now. No worries at all.
Perfect.
Thanks
Okay,
for the
so this is the
context.
one you sent a couple days ago or yesterday, I think.
And then I do have Twitch pulled up, so let me look at your Pinterest. I'm excited.
Beautiful.
I love when somebody has a Pinterest to submit.
Makes me very happy. I know that's how you know we've been pushed Pinterest a lot. Perfect.
I know some of y'all were already on there, but it is cool to start utilizing it more for the music space for sure.
Because who else breaking down Pinterest out here? All right, let's this is Pretty Face by Hey This Is Sage right there in the chat. Just a quick reminder as well, if you are on TikTok, I'm so glad that you're over here on this platform. If you want a little bit more depth, if you want a little bit more of the community, then definitely go to my profile and hop over to Twitch as well. That's where most of the community is at. So you can see the line, you can see the chat from all the platforms.
Sage, yes, I love this. Oh my
as well
gosh.
as see Pro Tools and stuff like that if we're diving into that. Hey, sounds good, Knowledge. Appreciate you so much, man. Have a good rest of your day. All right, let's get into it. This is Pretty Face.
Love back to you, Knowledge. Thank you so much. I hope work goes well. I'm obsessed, Sage. You don't have too much on there yet, but I love it so much. It's exactly what I picture when I hear your music.
Nighttime drives and vapor soul. Tell me something I don't know. Reckless body, bloody taste. At least I have a pretty face. Finding trouble everywhere. Scent of failure in my hair. I wanna see what I can do without the help of someone new. All over the world, I can't help. I'm still tripping over myself. No, all over the world, I can't help. I'm still tripping over myself. No.
I like your vocal layers a lot. That's nice.
I love your music.
Yeah.
Love the dealer, hate the cards. That's why I watch for shooting stars. Take it, leave it.
Can we pull the Spotify up again too?
I know I've got myself to blame. All over the world, I can't
Were you recording at a studio or a home studio?
tripping over myself. No.
Or at your own home? Because I can give you tips on that too.
I'm still tripping over myself. No. And if I wanted to,
It's Hey This Is Sage. I think altogether.
I think it's the same.
No, we found it easier last time.
Add a link to it.
Okay. See, that's how.
That's right.
I was like, I know it's something different. Good job doing that. That's a smart marketing move.
On my knees where I've got scars. Just know I'm crawling towards first place. At least I have a
I don't have the dot on here.
let me follow, go down.
Let's go to the other email. It's hard to find. 'Cause I don't have the dot on here.
Okay, you're changing it to just Sage.
Okay.
I wonder if there's something we could come up with that would keep it similar, but would make you more discoverable and
Right.
easily searchable.
Because the gut instinct is for people to search directly, and not,
Right.
and there's so many sages that it doesn't even pop
You
up.
could even do this is Sage.
Mm-hmm. Because there's no that dot. I don't even think I have it on my keyboard.
I think there's a way to do it.
I'm trying to see.
I
Man, y'all
forget
show
how
some
you do it
love.
on a keyboard actually. I forget how you do it on a regular keyboard actually. I know how to do it on the phone.
Right.
I don't know, Sage. I get wanting to just go by Sage. That
Yeah.
I mean totally makes sense. I mean, same with mine. It's like Libby, you know. I'm sure there's a ton of Libbies.
Sage advice. Yeah, the dot's the thing I think that's going to throw off you algorithmically, and just be a bear, because I just know how quickly, this is not even on you or your quality or anything. I just know how quickly people move on. I could see somebody like, oh, this is really cool. They come across live, someone here in the chat. Oh, that's really cool. They go to look you up on Spotify. They spend like 2 minutes trying to find it, and then they just can't, and then they move on and they forget, right? And so I
You
would
don't want
I
that.
hate for that to
Yeah.
happen, because you're super talented. And so those little barriers to entry are the things you want to remove. Otherwise, it could be to the detriment of your streams and your exposure and stuff like that. Yeah, because I don't think I even have the ability to actually search your name with this computer, which is weird. Like, I don't
I
know.
know.
Like, obviously, if anyone with a MacBook can't even find you or search for you on Spotify, then that's tough. That's tough just because of the symbol and stuff like that. Let me pull it up from because you sent it in the email last time.
Yeah, I just want to take a fresh look at that.
Yeah. Let me get it pulled up from over here, because then you sent the link.
We might still
Yeah.
have it in the email so that.
Yeah, I've got you here. So
Perfect.
yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
I can
just
copy
did it from the
last
email,
email.
which is the easiest.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's the stuff that you'll want to it is silly. But yeah, that's the stuff that you'll definitely want to think about when it comes to you getting more and more exposure for your music. So if there's a bunch of limitations to you getting exposure, then that's what's going to be tough for
I mean,
you.
I like the way it looks. It's cool. I
Yeah.
don't think it's silly. I just think it's just everything we're saying is just so tricky.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of annoying that we even have to worry about it, but it's just, I mean, if there's anything that honestly most industries are now, right, it's saturated.
And that's the other thing to think about too, is like that is the hard thing with Spotify. It's different from Google and YouTube and TikTok. They're search engines, right? So like with Spotify, when you're searching stuff like this, they don't do a good job of bringing up close things.
I know, they
And
don't.
That's the
Yeah.
difference between a search engine like YouTube and Google and TikTok. Like Instagram's not good at this either. Like you have to like search for exactly
It's
what you want. And
so
it's
annoying.
it's super
honestly.
annoying.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, that like we might have things that are kind of close on Spotify, but they don't do a good job of correcting like other platforms do, because they're not a search engine in that way. They're looking for you to have the exact same. So if you want to find Sage, you got to know exactly what Sage looks like. Otherwise, they're going to pull up 15,000 other things that look exactly the same.
Mhm.
So,
So you don't have a banner on here anymore, right? And then I do remember seeing that you had a okay, yeah. Your description's perfect because you even have the artist similar. Yeah.
hey, 3 listeners in Dallas. That's us. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. Represent.
Also, I mean, I would honestly go ahead and add Aurora in there. Like she definitely has, you know, she has her moments, and I think it'd be a good one to add.
Yeah. All right, let me jump back into the track really quick. Let's
I
go
got
through a couple things.
hundreds of Spotify listens on a podcast episode that I called for all the dogs people thought they were about to listen to. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I love that.
If you are in the lane of it, if you're and see, that's the other benefit to the little bit of SEO that's there, is like if you, the dot is what's throwing things off because people can't even search for it and there's a million
That's what's
Sages.
tricky.
But if people look up Sage or something similar to Sage and your name is just Sage without that dot in the middle, then you will probably pop up for more people. It's just so much closer. It's so much closer. It's just not as broad. It's just not
Yeah.
as there's not as much memory to your searches as you're gonna get on like YouTube. Like
Well, you
if
said you wanted to make it something else, right? I'm trying to look in the chat. Sage.
Sage Advice was one I saw.
Okay, okay.
All right, let me get back into the track really quick. This is Pretty Face by Sage. Let's get into it. I like the sound design. I like your vocal structure on here. It's cool. Just needs the mix and stuff like that. Sage Advice feels more like a song name, or to me, ignore me if you don't like it. That feels more like a song or album name to me than it feels like an artist name,
Mhm.
but I'm not against it.
Yeah,
What's
I
up,
like
Pre?
this is Sage better than Sage Advice, I think.
Yeah.
Or what would the advice represent for you? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
At least I have a pretty face. Finding trouble everywhere. Scent of failure in my hair. I wanna see what I can
I
do
love your vocal.
without the help of someone new.
I love the accent vocals and chops in there too. That makes it feel nice and vibrant. You have like a lonelier vocal, and then you get those little stacks in there. It's really well done. Especially for it being a bit earlier on in the song. Like you still need to mix the low end, like some of those things you already talked about.
But I can't help. I'm still tripping over myself. No, all love in the world, I can't help. I'm still tripping over myself. No.
Frolic and be whimsical and shit would be my advice. It's fire advice.
Fucking love that.
Not gonna lie, it's fire advice.
No, literally, I'm always sending 30 and like my sister these like memes that are just like a wizard just in the middle of nowhere. Like you're busy doing your bullshit, whatever the fuck you're doing.
This could be me and bro.
Literally like
But you have a job and shit
I
or
just,
something.
yeah, like I just want to be a wizard or a witch. Just leave me alone. I want to live in a hut. I want to be in the middle of nowhere and I want to frolic.
I love it.
Yes, Sage.
Hey, thank you, man. Of course, man. I appreciate you so much, DT. Appreciate
yeah, no
you, man.
worries at all, DT. Please, I hope you feel better. Get some rest.
100%, man.
Thank you so much for your help. While you're sick, dude, you're amazing. You should make a video about that, Sage.
Seriously, that's funny.
I would repost that.
Did you answer before too where you're recording your vocals? If you mentioned that it's lines over on Twitch. Eric, appreciate you hopping
Yeah,
in.
sorry, we're all over the place. I'll let him do his thing, and then we can hop back over to the marketing talk.
DT, I don't want to wish that on you, but I love having you here, man. Absolutely
No,
love
DT,
having you here.
yeah, no.
Eric, I appreciate you
Don't
so
get
much.
sick, but
I appreciate you. If you want to,
totally
if you
love you
want
being
to
here.
see the line, go to my profile and you click on the Twitch icon, and you can see the line over there. That's where most of the family is, most of the community's at. I'm looking pretty like really, yeah, 100%, 100%.
That'd be cool.
We're at my friend's home studio. Okay, so one, just from a latency standpoint, I don't know exactly what DAW and everything you were utilizing, but I would make sure that when you are tracking vocals, that you go really low latency. So when you're tracking vocals, get your buffer rates down to like 64, 32-bit. Get everything really, really small. It's gonna take it's like more processing power, so it could be choppy, but your latency is gonna be much lower. And then raise the buffer rate to like 520, 528, something like that. Whenever you're mixing and just listening, that way you don't get any latency. The other is make sure that you're using low latency plugins. Just as a quick example, the difference in latency between using like Antara's Auto-Tune Pro and an Antara's Auto-Tune Hybrid is like 3 milliseconds.
Nice.
Yeah, hello Sky, what's up, man?
Hello, Sky. We
It's so
miss
good to see you, man. Miss you, bro.
Dude. Yeah, how
Yeah,
are
same
you?
email.
How are you?
It's good to see you. New interface, it really the fix. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the power of the interface, the conversion, all this stuff can make a difference. So, but yeah, just as a loose tool, your buffer rate of the DAW and the latency compensation of each plugin matters a lot. It makes a big difference.
Dude, everyone's coming in saying they've been really sick.
Dude,
DT was just in on TikTok for most of the time,
He's sick.
honestly. Yeah. He's like, well, the pro side of being sick is getting to
get
be
to
here.
hang out, but it's like, man, I don't want y'all
But
to be
yeah,
sick,
no,
man.
I'm
That
so sorry
sucks.
to hear. Are you feeling better?
Logic on a Mac, on a Mac. Yeah, so just as an example, like I'll switch over here so you can see. Let me see. Let me switch over here. Okay, like at the bottom of these, you can see that you might not be able to see super clean on here, but the way I have set all of these channels up, you can see the delay compensation
Oh no.
of each of
I'm
these
sorry.
different plugins and each of these different channels that I have here on Pro Tools. So you can see that this like on these audio channels, they're having to compensate about almost a millisecond in order to compensate for probably like my vocal channels over here. So having all these plugins on there makes a big
Is it like
makes
the
a big
congestion and
difference.
stuff?
Face is on fire, bro. I hate it. I hate it. All right, let me switch back over here. And let's get into this.
We've also been having like allergies and shit, and it's just like feels kind of like being sick sometimes.
It's brutal.
I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I had that like a week ago, and I was like, dude, the whole left side of my face would just get so itchy, like I was going to sneeze, and then it would just go away, like without the sneeze, and it was horrible.
It's tough. It's
And
tough
my
out there.
eye would just tear because it was that itchy. I'm like, dude, I want to take my nose off. I want to scratch the
Voldemort it up.
inside of my yeah, exactly. I'm trying to look like Voldemort.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Damn.
All right, let's get back.
Feel
Yeah,
better, dude.
just double check your plugins. Some plugins are way heavier on latency than others are, and then make sure
Hate
your
it.
buffer size is low. Buffer size is low.
Yes,
And then you can
Sage.
always switch it. All right, let's get back into it.
Give it all the same.
That'll mitigate all those
I
issues.
know I've got myself to blame.
Let me double check.
All in the world I can't
Got you,
help.
Hello Sky.
I'm
Got you.
still tripping.
Appreciate you, man.
Myself.
So glad you're here,
I'm
man.
so excited. Yeah, it's been a while.
Is this the first time I'm writing Hello Sky as a submission?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Got you.
I love those vocal layers.
Beautiful.
You're so good, Sage.
Another quick tip. I'm not here to tell people to spend money on plugins because I am trying to do the opposite now and I'm getting more analog with it. But when it comes to, there is a plugin called 5 Seconds of the Big Harmony, so it was crazy. I love it. It has a really good
I can
cool
tell.
tone.
It sounds really, really good.
But there is a plugin called Project 5 Vocal Line that basically will take your lead. You can set a lead vocal on there, the waveform and the transient response. And then it will, you can select other layers to it and sync them. So you can literally just like through their algorithm, sync all, just like with literally 2 clicks of the mouse, sync all of your vocal layers like that. And it takes 10 seconds. It is so fast. It's amazing. One of the most worth it plugins that I've had, because there's like a track last year I mixed that had like 40 R&B vocal layers, and I wasn't about to go into Melodyne and everything and literally just like toggle everything over and line them up, and they're still not perfectly lined up. It literally just like, I'll show you. I'm not going to show you. I'll just show you the plugin so you know what it looks like. So you can see it. If you want to look into it at the very least. Porter, we called for you. We called for you again, Porter. No. But yeah, we got you. I got you no matter what. I got you no matter what.
Yeah, no
All the
worries,
best.
Porter.
So glad.
Yesterday and today, we're like, Porter,
Is
Porter, are you
Kent
here?
So close, man. So
Yeah,
close, man.
Looking forward to it.
Come and go as you please, man. We got you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So let me, I'll just show you what it looks like, right? So let me think. I think it's, what do I have it under here? It might be under my audio suite. So let me, here. So this is what it, dang,
weird.
Porter, that's so annoying. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. All right, so this is just so you know, this is what it looks like. So you can capture like your lead vocal here, and
Have a good
then
one. We'll see you soon.
select your other files, and it'll sync them up, and you can choose how close it syncs them. It gets your layers tight, but still sounding super natural and open. I love it. Something worth looking into. One of the reasons why I just don't recommend it so much is it's expensive. It's, you know, I think the plugin's like $200, so it's like it's not always the most worthwhile to get.
I mean, but if you're working with your friend and they produce anyway,
Yeah.
it's something you could mention to them.
I don't think it's worthwhile for most artists to get it, but your
Yeah.
producer friend who's investing in their home
Yeah.
studio and stuff like that, it's worth it for them, I think, to have something, especially if they're working with a lot of different artists. And then it's one time. You pay the $200 one time, and then you move on from there. But it'll definitely help you with some of those other vocal structures. All right, let's get back over here. Let's finish out the song. But stuff like that. Work on your latency. Yeah, love it. Beautiful. So yeah, work
That's
on the
super
latency
cool.
issues that you already know. Tighten up that vocal structure, things like that. And there's ways to do it that are really cohesive. But I love all of the elements that I'm hearing. It's really, really dynamic. I love your vocal layers. Fantastic.
I love it.
I like the simplicity of the
Smart.
vocal structure too. Oh, awesome.
You should do a shoot for yourself, like for your brand. You already have that super clear aesthetic, and I love it. It fits really good.
I love the sound design on this. It's really beautiful. It's a really simple or perceptively simple production,
Right,
but
Hello Sky?
your vocal layers really are what make it feel so vibrant. And that's kind of like what we're talking about with the last track with the last artist. But it's like if you have a very mellow production structure that doesn't change a whole lot, and this is the case, right? This production is very consistent. Eric's, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you. Welcome over to the family. Appreciate you
so
being
much.
here.
Shout out to you.
But your vocal really determines that range, right? Like your vocal really is what makes this song come alive with all of the different layers and all the different
It's over
movements
here,
and stuff right there.
here.
Yeah, boom. There's the line right there.
There's still 3 spots open actually.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Absolutely, Eric. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. And then I made with no
Thank you
vocals.
for bringing the good vibes.
DJ Ty,
join the good
100%.
vibes.
100%. Yeah, this is production. This is you're totally good. You're totally good.
No worries.
But
Yeah.
welcome over to the. See, this is why it's fun over here. Like we were just talking about Pro Tools over here, Eric's, and so you can see Pro
anyone
Tools
over on
and stuff
TikTok,
like that.
head over to Twitch, even if you just need to open another tab so you can keep up with the line.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can stay on TikTok if it's your preferred platform, no problem at all. But at least it lets you keep up with the line and see where you want to submit and stuff like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, I love this, man. Y'all show some love. Show some love. DJ, go to my profile, go to the website, and click on
That's
Track
so
Talk.
cool,
You'll
Sage.
see 2 steps. Just
So
follow those
free
steps.
flowing, and I just love it.
Yeah,
it
this
really
is
works out.
This is our little playground over here.
It really works
You
out
can
for
only
you.
really see half of it, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun over here.
So I didn't hear if you got rid of your banner, or maybe it's just not pulling up for us because sometimes I feel like it does glitch on the computer for some reason. Because I do remember I felt like you had another banner, or was this it? It's a green banner. But right now it looks like there's no banner, so let us know.
Eric's, hit ! Submit. Got you. Let me save it to the list. Yeah, ! Submit in the chat, and you'll see the link pop up. Let me save that for.
Okay, you need to figure it out still. Okay, no worries. But I think something in the vein of what you're going for on Pinterest, so cool. If it could be your own photo, then that's even better, you know? Like, I really think you should do a mini shoot for your brand and give it as much attention to detail as you would a client, you know? But really go all out and just have fun with it. Like, get some random shit from the thrift store and just, you know, anything that speaks to you, and then just do some layouts. And if you haven't dove into that type of photography, this would be a perfect opportunity to do that. It'd be really, really cool. I mean, I wish I could help you style it because that'd be so fun. But let's check out. Let me see. I know I'm following you on Instagram. Of course, let us know if you have any specific questions. I know we've already gone over a lot of this, so I don't want to repeat myself too much. I think you're killing it. Overall, you have that aesthetic. You have that foundation of your brand set. So that's a really good sign. And then you're working on your Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
You have your Pinterest board set up. So whenever you're ready to do a photo shoot, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
There's really not that much else you need to do. I don't remember your YouTube, so let me actually look at that.
And one last thing I'll say too, really quick as well, is
Oh,
that
you don't have a YouTube. Did we
is
talk about
that
that?
Spotify works the same as other social platforms where they want content too. In order to push you to more playlists and push you to more people out there and that might also like this style and this artist, they need more content. Because even if the algorithm is like, okay, that she hasn't posted a song in a year and a half, or and the one before that was 2022, they're going to be much, much, much less likely because it's not super beneficial for Spotify to even show you to people because people aren't going to continue to stream and stay on the platform for you because you don't have much content. So I would find ways to get out more music more than a year and a half, 2 years in between songs, not just to pump out
Me.
the algorithm, but I think it would be to the benefit of having an acoustic version of the song. Send it to a DJ and have a DJ do a lo-fi remix of your song with your vocals. Get more content to Spotify so that, and that's what I did this last year. I haven't been able to put out a real song in over a year now, like with a full vocal. So I did an instrumental synthwave track. I did a lo-fi Christmas album or EP with like 7 tracks. I just continue to just put some content out there so that they're more likely to recommend it to other people. But
Oh
if
yeah,
you
I love that, Sage.
if you ghost too long on Spotify, algorithmically, kind of like on social media, they just won't recommend you nearly as much.
Cool photo shoot. For sure. But you know, I'm talking like even getting pictures of
Lo-fi,
your
you said.
own like banner and stuff. Like your banners for YouTube and Spotify. Like you can do flat lay photography and stuff. If you want. Of course you could always use stock, but it'd be really cool since you're already a photographer.
Ooh, let's go, Sky.
But yeah, Sage, I'm super pumped, and I'm of course tapped in, so I'm excited to be following the journey. And it's my style of music already, so
Yeah,
I'm very
super
into it.
vibey. Thank you so much for the follow, DJ.
I need to
Appreciate
run
you.
to the restroom really, really
Cool.
quick. And then Sage, of course, if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. We'll get to 'em.
Absolutely. Y'all, show some love to Sage. Beautifully, beautifully done. That's the family. Definitely show some love and support. Go follow them on all the different platforms, all that good stuff. Let me get Hello Sky.
I don't want to miss Hello Guys.
Oh yeah,
I'll just be right back.
I'll wait it.
Okay, you're back, guys.
I'll hold it. Let me get Hello Sky ready to go. And then once again, if you're on Twitch and you want to submit, just hit exclamation point submit, and you can send in right there. Looks like we got just a couple more. I was just telling everybody to follow you. I was just telling everyone to follow you, show some love and support. And then Libby was saying, if you have any other questions, just let us know. Just let us know. But you can hit exclamation point submit if you want to submit over here. If you want to join the Discord, which we're building out quite a bit right now. We're doing a whole lot of work on the Discord. Thanks to Caddy. She's helping us out a ton. So just hit exclamation point Discord and you will see all of that pop up. If you're on TikTok, head on over to Twitch. You'll see the whole family over here. TikTok are both. Hey, Sage, show some love. Go follow. Go follow. Do I have this on? Hold it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see. Where's Prothons? What do you mean it doesn't have an active input? What you talking about? Hold up, hold up. None of this wants me to have it set up on. I know it does have an input, so. One second. How are y'all feeling today, too? Oh, here we go. Come on. No, that doesn't work. I'll figure that out later. Not worried about it. How are y'all feeling today, though, man? We're gonna keep it moving here in a second. Hopefully we can get Kent back in here too later on too. That is an upside. That is an upside, Sky. You know, you gotta take what comes, right? I hate being sick, man. We both haven't been feeling like the best, like the most on top. Like Libby said, we've been, dealing with. We're just like working too much too. Like, I mean, a couple nights last week, I was working till 2 a.m., 4 a.m. Just like getting all of this stuff set up, like just getting all of this where it's supposed to be and making sure everything's connected, all the plugins are live, that we're live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. It's just taking so much. Getting our website set up, like it's kind of been never ending. But hopefully we're getting into a place where that's not as necessary as much. At least now that the live stream is kind of running itself a bit. Oh yeah, and Hello Sky, you just got snowed in, right? Too? You just got snowed in too? Because you're in Houston area, right? Y'all got kind of unprecedented weather. Daughter's first time seeing snow. I mean, that's fire. It brings with it a lot of complications, especially in Texas, because it gets icy, not just snowy. Like it gets icy and brutal, and so that's not fun. But all right, it's time, y'all. It's time for the family. For the family, this is Hello Sky. This is called I Like It. This is bare bones. This is bare bones. So we're just gonna get into kind of the early details of this one. I can't wait to hear it, man. Hello Sky stares into this. It's brutal. It's brutal. Caddy, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, Caddy.
All right, this is y'all are in for a treat. This is Hello Sky. Let's get it, yo. It's just, I mean, honestly, it's worse in some ways. Not worse. It's just different, right? Like the problem with Texas is how inconsistent the weather is makes it really, really bad conditions. The way things will like melt and re-ice and stuff, like, yeah, we're not set up for it. There's no salt on the roads. There's no like, it'll freeze and then melt and refreeze. The humidity makes everything icy and slick. Tons of black ice and stuff. Like, obviously that's everywhere. That it's really snowy and icy.
Is next level.
But it's like bad here, dude, because we don't got plows. We don't have anything. We don't have salt, dude. Like they don't do anything here. They're not set up for it. They don't do anything here. It's so bad. So anytime, that's why like a couple years back when we had like that horrible ice storm and it snowed, got like a foot of snow. It's just like literally like everyone's pipes burst. Everyone's homes were ruined. All the city lost power for like a week and a half. Like it's so bad, dude. Guys, come here and try driving in it. Yeah. It's just different. It's just different. Like I wouldn't mind us so much if we were welcome back, Slim. I wouldn't mind us so much if we could handle it. If we could handle it. All right.
What's up?
Let's get it. This is Hello Sky.
I have my mic off because I'm eating meat stick. Y'all know what's up.
You get the side profile of this cardioid pattern from a Norman TLM 102. All right, let's run it.
I like it when you dance. 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 I like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you.
Little halftime.
I like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you.
Nasty.
How do you not dance to this?
I like it when you.
Yo, let's go.
Fire.
I like it when you.
Yeah.
I like it when you.
Double time.
I like it when you. I like it when you. Dance, dance, dance.
Oh, I like that syncopation.
I love the way it just came back in right there. Hello Sky's so
this is bare bones too. It's crazy.
No, because if that was playing while I'm like shopping or something, like I'm buying out the whole store.
Jeez. Run the shelves. Let's go. Y'all
On a
show
credit
some
card, of
love.
course.
So.
If that starts playing while I'm in the car, I'm going minimum 100.
That's the correction on like I'm shopping crazy with that with interest.
Of course,
Like,
that shit's gonna be paid off over 10 fucking years.
I'm
But
maxing out my limited card.
I'm gonna take a bite of this.
Let's go. John Wick would have killed 376 people
No,
in the
literally.
club of those going playing.
Literally.
With the smirk on his face. Let's-
Arthur, we were going crazy earlier.
God.
You need to see some clips of shit got weird. I'll just leave it at that. Shit got weird.
It got a little crazy. Man, let's run it back. Hello Sky. Hello Sky is crazy. If you're not already listening to Hello Sky on platforms, go look up. Is it you're not corrected yet? Not on Spotify, right?
Let's go, Sage. I'm so
Let's
ready. I'm
go.
excited. I'm excited.
I
Go to
love
the
it.
thrift store and just get some random stuff.
Exactly. Hello Sky, are you still YOY on platforms? You probably haven't re-released a lot. Yeah, still working on it all?
Okay.
Hell yeah. Because YOY was the
For
last
those of you
artist
who don't
name.
know,
Had some stuff on platforms that are beautiful. I mean, if you like lo-fi, if you like house, if you like lo-fi house, EDM, stuff like that, a beast of a producer, had some great finished work out. They're restructuring some stuff then because one of their accounts got hacked and they had to completely switch modes. But anyways.
but honestly, it was a blessing in disguise because the rebrand is spot on.
Hello Sky is like the perfect lo-fi house artist name, like producer name. It's killer. It's super cool.
It's definitely I like it better than YY for sure.
Yeah.
And the whole brand and stuff, like it's gonna be more cohesive.
So you
It's
just
gonna
gotta
be awesome.
re-upload. You just gotta re-upload the
And
other stuff.
honestly, all of that kind of happened right before TikTok went to shit anyway. So like, it's fine. It's fine.
Maybe YY caused it all. Maybe he shut the whole thing down so he could rebrand. worth it. All right, let's run it back from the top. John Wick just pulled
Yo, how do you listen to this without dancing? Are y'all
2
dancing at
Desert
home?
Eagles.
If you're working and whatnot, are you dancing while you work?
I like it when you.
Are you twerking while you work?
Sorry, I'll stop. Maybe. See Harvey, what's up, man?
What impression? I zoned out. Literally, I zone out while he's talking. I'm not kidding. Like literally, if he does voices and shit, sometimes
so
people are
used
like,
to it.
how are you not laughing at that? I'm like, I live with him.
Because we are literally like this all the time. We're literally always
Yeah,
joking.
we're both
like
stupid as fuck, and we're,
always- we're
half the time
literally just
ignoring
always
each other
doing it.
and shit, and laughing at ourselves.
literally, we're so funny to ourselves. It's great. No, I was just
30 knows he's lived with us.
I just said I like it when you, and I did it all like
Oh.
close to the mic,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
crazy, all crazy like.
I like it when you.
I can hear like Doja Cat with like a remix like this or something.
Just hitting my applesauce vape at the same time, like going hard, bro.
Smoking a meat stick.
Can you break dance for us really quick?
No. Hard pass.
Let's get 30 subs. He's gonna break dance.
Oh yeah, 20 subs. Libby's doing a drum solo. 20 subs.
Shit.
We're hitting the back of the stew.
20 subs? Where we at, bro?
20 subs. We're in
20
the back
subs
of the
is
stew with the
nothing.
drum solo.
Y'all don't want to hear that.
Handstand for us. I'll break this studio is 6 feet wide. I'll break everything
Can
in here
you
if I do
do
that.
a handstand right here?
Can you twerk
and
in a
just
handstand?
Twerk that fucking ass right there.
Can you twerk that fucking white ass right there? That'd be so great.
Bet.
This is what you do. This is what you do, Hello Sky. Start messing us up. Shit.
I'm dead.
30 me 6 at a time.
Now we're getting his cheap shit for that. He's getting 30 Slim Dims.
30 slip. I've done more. Like I like the yeah, the 30. Jeez. What do you not believe in me?
30 for 30 subs. At 30 subs, we get 30 on the fucking live.
Shit. Back to the track. Man says 30's the free account. 30's the free account. What are you talking about, man? Paid starts at 40 at least.
I don't know. I don't even know how many subs we have.
I don't know. I think we
honest, I
have
don't know how
10. I think we have 10.
Like, I don't know why I don't know how to work anything on Twitch. Like, I need to figure it out. I think I was gifting the other day. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, what is that?
What does that do? Our bank statements just put gifted subs to ourselves. Yeah, I think we have 10. Let's get back into it.
Thank you,
I
Cody.
love the contrast of the track to get back to the music because it's serious and we're
10's
serious.
not bad. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah, man,
This
that's
community,
fire.
shout out.
Yeah, so are we. I'm very much so still getting used to it. It's nice now that I can see the chats everywhere.
100%.
It's nice now that I got some overlays and we can see when y'all follow and subscribe. That makes me happy.
Anyone that's used to Twitch, Caddy, 30, anyone else in the chat, do they do GIFs that are like similar to TikTok or not really? I know that we can set up that stuff that like does cool animations and stuff when people gift. Like we want to set that stuff up.
I can just trigger it, I guess.
But they don't have GIFs like TikTok, right?
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
bits and cheers and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, and we can set them at a certain level to talk back.
Yeah.
Which we
Yeah,
have for I
that.
think for tips and stuff like that.
We have that set up already.
Yeah, it's not like sending like not like sending like a galaxy and like
Yeah,
whatever all
so-
this stuff like that.
Yeah, right? That's the cool thing. That is kind of a cool thing that TikTok
Yeah.
has going for it. TikTok live stream algo and then also the GIFs.
Yeah.
Are cool.
5K,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, there's always more to learn. I'm just watching like
We'll
tutorial
definitely set up
videos
some
and stuff like that.
animations and stuff to make it cooler.
For sure. All right, but I love the contrast here, YY, between like the
I'm
two elements.
obsessed. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's really, really fun, man. And this is still bare bones. It's still I could imagine some new information happening that builds out the structure a little bit more since it loops for a while sometimes. But I think this is killer, man. It's really, really, really well done.
Oh, gifting on Twitch refers to gifting subscribers.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So when we say gifting, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, gifted subs, which is gonna. Yeah, 100%. And then Haley, if you want to see the line, hop on over to Twitch. It's at our profile. You
Yeah,
can click on the
okay.
link. You'll see the icons. Right now the line starts at 20. It'll be 25 to skip that, 30 to skip the 25, so on and so on.
I
Yeah,
mean,
love
TikTok
this.
did start implementing that too, where like people could gift subs.
Yeah, you can gift subs on TikTok, but it's honestly it's nice.
But when you
Twitch
say
is-
gifting over there, it typically just means the gifts.
Twitch is better in every way though because it's a cheaper subscription and it pays more to the host. So it's like that's what sucks about TikTok is they take like
60
they take
or
like
something.
60
Or at least
65%.
50.
It's like we get like $2.10 for every sub on TikTok,
Yeah,
but we
it's
get like
lame.
260, 250 over here. It's and it's $1
They
cheaper
set
for
it
y'all.
up to where like the more subscribers you get, the more you'll get paid. But it's like it's not by much.
It's
so.
not much, and you have to have like 200 subs for it to even matter for you to get like $3 or something. It's very different. Like I like how it opens up into this like ethereal, smooth section of the song. Yeah, do it on. It's more expensive
Definitely.
on mobile, right?
Same with TikTok.
Same
for
with
sure.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Oh, I know. Literally, because so I'm subbed to
Hey, what's up? What's up, Suspense?
our thing on TikTok and I just pay for it, but I wanted to do it on here and I was like, oh well, we have Prime, I might as well use it, and then I'm like, oh, it's making me get on a desktop, and then we're gonna have to renew it every 30 days. I mean, it's free, so whatever.
It's because of using it's the same with like coins and stuff on TikTok. It's because of the Apple App Store. Apple takes 30% of everything. So if you want to purchase coins through the Apple ecosystem on the store
Everyone
and stuff
wants
like
their
that,
fucking cut.
then it's 30% more. But if you like just pay through PayPal or you get coins through your PC or something like that, same thing on here. It's because it's more expensive. So they take like anywhere from like 15 to 30%. Yeah. So that's why Spotify, you can't get Spotify in the App Store. It's actually a really strategic thing that Spotify did. You can get the app of Spotify on your phone through the App Store, but you have to get you have to pay for Spotify through, at least it was
Through
for a
their
long time,
website.
through their website.
I think it's still like that.
I think it's still like that. Yeah, you have to pay for it through the website, and then it'll pop up. Just up their rate for things on their apps. Exactly. It sucks. But that's how Spotify.
Fuck them. Fuck the system. Let's fucking revolt.
That's how
somehow.
Spotify still gets all $15 and whatever, is because they just have you do it through the PC. That's why so many of these companies that are running mobile apps, all their stuff that used to be $8 is like $15 now, because Apple, they're not going to not be in the App Store, so they gotta keep it there. But it sucks. So if y'all want to do anything, if you want to sub, you want to do any of those things, do it from your PC. It will be like 20 to 30% cheaper. Comrade Libby. Us revolting to this music, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm telling you, this shit's getting me hype as fuck. Careful with TikTok there.
TikTok
The pew pews.
eating ass.
I like it when you.
Love the double time here.
I like it when you.
L Slim.
I like it when you. I like it when you.
L Slim. L Slim in the chat, everyone. Yeah, that's what I do for TikTok reloads. Like to reload gifs.
Right. Slim's like, I'm going back over to TikTok. They're nice over TikTok. All 8 of
Slim,
them.
you know we love you.
Slim, you know it.
But
Slim
low-key-
trolls, so we troll back.
Exactly.
It would be cool. You're talking about adding like grimy synths. It would be really cool to have like a really nasty, detuned, saturated synth that does introduce a melody, so you're not relying just on the vocal. Not just, I just saw Slim pop back up over on TikTok. You're so funny, dude. Pop it over on, what am I saying? Now I'm back and forth. A really, like you said, nasty, grimy, distorted.
I was gonna tell you to
detuned
show
synth.
us.
I could do that. All right, so kind of what I'm imagining. I don't know exactly where I would go for something like this. Maybe the Matrix stuff is interesting. Let me see. Y'all can see. Look, this is my problem. This is my problem. These are just instruments on. These are just my instruments on Pro Tools. I'm thinking something kind of. What's the one that I'm looking for?
I like it when you dance.
Yeah, they love me over here. Slim, you know we love you.
Slim, we love you everywhere.
I'll do the Matrix 12 because there's some funky sounds, and it makes Reese definitely would be something interesting. Since you already have pretty heavy bass tones, I'm thinking of something like a little bit higher, and you're in G minor.
Dance. If you're ever on TikTok and you want to see the DAW, like what Torvik is actually actively working on, hop over to Twitch.
Let's get like a lead.
You can also see the line over here. Better in every way, besides gifts.
I just know there's one I found the other day that was super nasty sounding. Let me back this up and we'll get into it.
I like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you.
It's like that kind of a nasty. I'm gonna dry it up. That's kind of what.
I like it when you. I'm sorry, but this is getting me so hyped. Like, I don't know why. I just want to go like buy out a store really quick. Don't y'all want to do that?
Don't you want to just blow a stack? Let me see.
Oh, it's like we should shut down a mall store. Turn out the lights. Make it a club. That's the shit.
Let's detune more. Yeah. That's the detune. That's what I want. And I want to tighten up the release. So this is kind of what I'm like, in your imagination. And let me, last thing that I'll add to that, let me just add, just like a like a Juno chorus onto it, just because it'll give it that like stereo look that I'm looking for. That like stereo image.
I'm down to go broke.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
it's like most of us are already there, right?
I'm down
So
to stay where we're at.
doesn't that sound sick though?
And I'm gonna tuck this back just a hair. I love how
Nikki to this beat, dog.
I'm down to stay in our current economic state. All right, let me back this up a little bit. And like detune far. That's facts. Put that on a shirt, man.
That's our merch.
I like it when you. 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 Dance, dance.
Maybe even lower.
I like it when you.
Hold up.
I like it when you.
You could almost have a broader. Let me see.
Where's the phone charger?
Over here. I'm gonna get back into this. There's just one other thing that I want to look at. I want to bring this. Why is it gonna let me change my oh, there we give me a sec. Oh, here.
Let us know if you want to chat through anything as far as branding goes. I know we were gonna hop on a call and then shit got crazy,
Life be lifing.
but let us know if you still want to do that, or if you have any questions we can answer here on the live for sure.
No, that should be fine. Okay, let me back this up here. Super loud. Okay. So here's what I imagine. Quiet. Just as a metallic texture over what you already have. That's all I'm thinking. Like that's way too loud. So let me hear it break down one more time.
Okay, yeah,
And
no
just a little bit of a metallic texture on like the B section of your breakdowns. This builds up. It's like barely there.
I like it when you. I like it when you.
I need another. Yeah, you're in a good spot though. Like you're in a good spot where you really can go from scratch, and I think that's honestly to your benefit. I like it when you. Welcome back, Slim. Just a little bit
I
here.
like it when you. I like it when you. I like it when you.
Oh, they
I
can't
like
see
it
the
when
keys.
you.
Oh yeah, they kind of can. Oh yeah, like two separate kind of.
That
You
like
think?
little bit of texture.
You want to
What
do
about
like
you?
two separate accounts, profiles?
Like two artist names, like two producer tags that you go by.
I mean, you could definitely do that.
All right, let me close this out. You get the idea. Some additional texture that just like that just kind of opens up the sound on your B sections. Add Torvik sounds, faded out. Boom, done. Yeah, this is killer. This is killer. Why? Thank you for the heart me. Jess, appreciate you. Hey.
Like two different brands, kind of.
Because I mean, I get it. Yeah, I mean, it's
That's kind of where
obviously.
Kaysen was too.
Mhm.
But I don't know. What we kind of decided with Kaysen was like it's better to have it all under one umbrella at least. And usually there's a way to kind of combine all of it and make it work. Even if it's different and unique,
Yeah.
there's still a way to kind of have at least one main brand.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely more
No, that makes sense.
complex, but you are in a space where you could be like giving this to DJs for sets and then have a lo-fi live stream on YouTube. And those be like two very different things.
The other thing you
Yeah.
can do is like just make sure you create playlists, but I definitely understand like you want somebody to be able to just go to all of your top songs and then not be like, "Whoa." But at the same time, I don't think it's a
Yeah.
huge deal.
I don't
I wouldn't
think
worry about it
that's
too much.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, even take someone like it's kind of funny because they did this as more of a dig, but even take someone like Jack Antonoff, who like produces for like Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift and his own like 80s synthwave stuff. He also did a Travis Scott beat. And it's just like cool that they can do that. People are like, damn, they're versatile. They have a lot of if I might be in the mood to work out to Hello Sky, or I might be in the mood to be at work with Hello Sky and you chilling in the background. So I don't even necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think it shows versatility. I think as long as you like categorize it and playlist it in a specific way, I think you'll be fine. But I don't think it would be
Yeah,
like
and
a
just
shock.
make sure that your brand and your aesthetic like encompasses all of it kind of thing, which is basically what the place we came to I was saying with Kaysen stuff, because Kaysen kind of has the um elevator style music
Mhm.
and then more of the funky trippy stuff, and we were talking about how we want there to be space for all of it.
Yeah.
And we ended up coming up with a mood board that I feel like ended up being really cool. Case, and I don't know if you're in the chat anymore, but it's working out for sure is what is the point I'm making.
Yeah.
So there's a way for you to do it as well, Hello Sky, for sure. I think it just takes a bit more strategy and
Definitely.
consideration when you're setting everything up, right? So it's the perfect time to be considering all this stuff.
Looking at vehicles.
Aw,
Fun
Kaysen,
process.
everyone send Kaysen some good vibes. He just found out that he has to get a new vehicle when he wasn't expecting it, so it's we all know how that goes.
That's a fun process that we all love.
I can show you guys. Let's see. I wish I could pull it up on the screen. Maybe we'll come up with a way to do that in the future, but for now, can you hold that up? I like it when
Let me
it gets in
darken
my head, Hello Sky.
Dude,
So it's perfect.
such a good
What the fuck is he doing?
it's
The fuck is
I
this guy
got it,
doing?
I got it. To turn down the brightness, otherwise you can't see it. Oh, that's beautiful. What
Wow, what the fuck? Get closer.
Just,
It works
isn't
when I'm
that
saying-
give it a
Here, give it to me.
isn't that such
Give
a
it to me
vibe?
right
Isn't
now.
that such a vibe? Look at the vibes. Look at all those vibes. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Look at all those vibes.
So you can see the trippy stuff, yet you can still see the natural, more organic elements in there. So at first we had a board that was pretty much
Slim.
all natural and organic nature vibes, stuff like that. But it wasn't leaving room for the trippy stuff that he also wants to focus on and create. And so we melded the two, and I feel like we did a pretty good job. Kaysen is killing it. Kaysen has only been producing for like 4 months. I don't even know if y'all have really gotten to meet. You're both mods.
Yeah, everything's been so weird lately, just back and forth.
For sure. But Kaysen, meet Hello Sky. Hello Sky, meet Kaysen. If y'all haven't really gotten to talk, you both are incredible producers and, of course,
Yeah.
family.
Hello
So,
Sky is the family. If y'all are not already following Hello Sky, this is a new account for Hello Sky. Like if you find them on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that,
Slim, DM me on Instagram. I can help you out.
definitely tap in with Hello Sky. Wildly talented producer. Just so good, man. So, I mean, just an amazing person. We love you so much, man. So grateful that you're a part of this community. Makes me so happy.
100%.
Not at all, Casey. You're totally good. Totally understand. But Hello Sky is an absolute beast of a producer, just good people. So as they rebuild this brand in Hello Sky, which was YOY
I'm pumped.
previously,
I'm pumped about it.
I just think, man, the sky's the limit. It's the skies. Slick had a few of those. We have had a few of those, man. I'm so sorry to hear it. So sorry to hear it. But man, show some up to YOY. Show some up to the family. So talented, man. Yeah,
Everyone's saying Kaysen, Chucky Slick in the in the Twitch chat some love, some
Please.
good vibes.
Send some love. Send some love. Man, we love you so much, YOY. Hello, Sky.
The
Same one on these
sky's
two.
the limit.
Sky's the limit. I like
Maybe
that.
that's your tag.
Your first lo-fi EP.
Not like your producer tag, but like a tagline. for
You
your
gotta
brand.
get someone like on Fiverr to say it in like an old voice or something. Well, someone told me recently that the sky's the limit, and that's your lo-fi.
I mean, why? Oh shit!
That's your,
Oh shit!
that's your lo-fi intro. Someone once told
just
me
started
the sky's the limit.
Well, why pay someone on Fiverr when you just did it right there?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty fire. That's a pretty great old voice right there.
What's up with this bullshit?
Cheap ass mic with a cheap ass mic stand.
Damn.
We gotta get you a better dynamic mic, because I think if I set up the other condenser, it'll cause phase issues.
What's up with this shit?
But man, give it up one time for the family. I think that's gonna be it for today. I
Really?
believe.
Wow. Oh yeah, because
Kent is
are
out.
You here?
Porter is out.
Porter had to
believe.
go, I think.
Oh, I like that sky.
Maybe we should change the line to
Why do
To
I love
be-
this synth now?
minimum 15. Guys, what do y'all think about that? Someone just followed, I think. Right? We missed it.
I didn't
'cause-
see. I looked down.
Well, whoever you were, thank you so much. Nah, it's okay. We can chill for a bit.
Yeah, we can chill for a bit. Why am I loving this? Like,
I
like this
promised my
intro,
mom
too.
my first lo-fi EP would be Dreams My Mom Told Me. She was a big storyteller to put us to sleep. Oh,
DJ,
that's
thank you for the
so
heart. Appreciate it.
endearing. I love that a lot. See, that's the kind of stuff that is perfect marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put that on like a carousel post. Yeah, we can go over your branding. What do you want to break down? What should we do? Oh yeah, like hop on a Zoom consultation sometime. We'd love to. We'd be happy to.
What's up, Kai?
Hey Kai, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Sage, we would be so happy to, of course. Your family, so you know we'd be happy to give you a discount.
Ooh, I like that. We gotta throw a little bit more of this on there.
Am I allowed to post my track in chat? Discord. Head over to Discord. You can post it in the community reviews.
I don't think that's the Kai you're thinking of, Slim. I don't think that's Kai Griffin. If that's who you're target.
Retreat. Yeah, no worries, Caddy.
Hey, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate you. What's up, David?
Do you say Laurent or Laurent? Because I read it like Laurent, but let us know.
Laurent? Okay, I'll make sure I know. I need to get you
Yeah, yeah,
playing.
yeah,
I need to get
Laurent.
Libby playing a synth,
Okay.
and we're gonna make something. We're gonna make something beautiful. Watch this. Let me just assign this in Pro Tools. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always be saying Laurent, but then I'm like, I mean, I need to make sure.
Okay, go over there. Come on, it's gonna be beautiful.
For how many subs?
For how many subs?
I'm just kidding. Perfect, Kai. Excited.
Okay, go over there.
Your face.
Go over there.
Okay.
Go over there. Go over there.
And do what?
Hey Kai, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. and click on 1 on the right side. Preset 1.
On the right side?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, watch out. This is just, yeah, do that over and over again.
What? Why were you saying watch out?
Because it was hitting this and almost broke the right over here.
Oh shit.
You can put the jump stool. What's up, retrack? Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, you said to do that.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Oh shit.
Hey, what's up, David? Appreciate you hopping in. You can play some other notes too. Hey, Hello Sky. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Hello Sky. Look at that. You could do, and then walk it down right below. So do the, you're doing.
The fuck? Can't find it.
So that part you're doing right there, and then just move both of them down one spot. Just one spot, not two. So you did the yeah. And then you can walk it up again, and then pop. Let's go.
Trying to make microwave popcorn. I love popcorn.
My
dude.
first name is Philip. Philip.
Who's asking that?
Joseph.
Bibbidi,
That reminds me of
okay.
that reminds me a bit of the Interstellar theme song too. I don't really have a wait, we're not even on the screen. Like, where are we? Boom, and we're back. I don't really have a preference. Torvik's just my artist name, but like in real life, I go by Philip. Boobies art. That flows up the tongue. Mr. Work, that'll work.
Mr. Vic. No, that's so
Deal chick.
funny. Literally, that sounds like he's an 80-year-old grandpa.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just our music names are
Yeah.
Torvik and Libby. But, of course, professionally, we just go by Elizabeth and Philip.
100%.
Philip.
I feel like everyone's like sick and dealing with something bad. I hope y'all feel better. It makes me
I
very
burned my
sad.
fingy. I'm dead. No, that sucks though. I hate when I burn. Dude, the worst is burning your tongue though.
I hate when I burn my finger.
When I burn my tongue or the roof of my mouth, I'm pissed because then everything just tastes like shit. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well not eat.
Same, Slim. Philly T.
I love that, Joseph. Saw a bag of popcorn at the store today that said movie theater butter, and I heard Bo, it's wild. Bo Burnham?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Got you. Caddy, did you see Kaysen's board? Because I feel like you would love it.
Go for it.
Six choices. Half of them are older than you. Eh. If it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's funny. I
Honestly,
need to watch it.
Kaysen, this is gonna be better than most new stuff nowadays. There's so much like shitty technology
Literally.
that they put in. There's like some sensor goes wrong and then the whole engine
I
doesn't
mean,
start.
in some ways, right? Pros and cons,
Yeah.
for sure. But it's all you can afford right now, and at least it can get you to the next phase of your life where hopefully you can afford something better, you know?
Exactly.
It's all just a process.
I love that, Caddy.
For sure, Jason. I'm sorry. Did you
That's-
get a second opinion and just make sure that you for sure cannot use the current car? I mean, I'm sure you did, but I'm just trying to bring up anything that could possibly help. We'll probably close up for today. Right?
Yeah.
So Joseph, I think we're gonna close up actually. Joseph, I'm excited for our consult. 900 in parts, just parts at least.
Damn.
You could always go to Junkyard for parts.
Or eBay. I've gotten wheels on eBay for like a third the price and stuff like that. You never know. There's parts
Just throwing everything at you in case it's helpful, but of course,
and could even use like
we're not trying to be overwhelming.
yeah. You can even use like PayPal credit or something on eBay.
Yeah, that
to
does
get
sound
some
so
parts.
inspirational. An Audi? Yeah.
I used to have a
Audis are
notorious.
not great.
I used to have
Not
a Mini
great.
Cooper S. I had a Mini Cooper S years ago, and it was the best and worst car ever. It was great in all the way. It was a go-kart with a great studio or great stereo, and so fun to drive. Absolutely a blast. Maintenance was
I don't know. I'm kind of of the mindset that
horrible.
like it wasn't really cut
Horrible.
out to be like driven on the road. It felt like a race car, and
I
it was
mean-
very weird because it was like you would go on the tiniest bumps, and it felt like you were
Yeah.
fucking going on like a.
But that's what made it great. It's a super stiff sport suspension. It was a supercharged.
I don't get it.
Too.
For being in traffic and shit. I don't
No,
understand.
traffic was the best. I mean, literally, someone would slam
I'm
on
not
their
a car
brakes.
person, so I really just don't.
They'd slam
give a
on your
fuck.
brakes, and you could
That's what it
literally
is.
just like bop, whip over and just go. It was like so fun. It was so fast, but a terror when it came to maintenance.
Damn,
Terror when it came to
Kason,
maintenance.
I'm sorry.
That's so.
I'm
annoying.
like, I just want the car that I drive to be
Working all the time.
Working, have AC because we'll die without it in Texas, and get me from point A to point B safely. That's it.
Exactly, Sky. Like it really was, especially the S.
I don't like
It was fun.
all the like crazy bells and whistles. You get into a car and you don't even know how to work it and shit. I'm like,
It's got like scents and shit. It's like
yeah, that makes sense, Kason. Oh, really? Even when it's 100 plus? Damn, that's crazy, dude.
yeah, freezing is tough.
For sure. Yeah, heater and AC just feels important, you know? Yeah,
Same,
no, like
Patty.
you can't actually. It's like dangerous. It gets dangerously hot here, so you can't just like get in the car and fucking. I mean, if as long as you can at least lower the windows, you know.
Yeah, you can't not have AC here. You'll pass.
You'll pass.
Your story will end.
You'll unalive for TikTok. Yeah. You'll pass was so funny. I don't know. That was just the way he said it. It's gonna be a little high traffic time, but thankfully traffic doesn't get too bad here.
Yeah, it's a pretty straight shot.
I'd rather be cold and get warm by a fire than sweat my balls off trying to go get it from a small fan or a breeze.
Where you're
I
still
know,
sweating.
exactly. I think it's one of those things where like we all want what we can't have. Like us down here in the south are like, dude, I just want some cold, and the people in the cold are like, dude, I just want some heat. You know, it's like I just want it all. I want a good balance. I don't want the extreme heat though. Like I cannot handle the extreme heat. I just don't even go outside, to be honest.
Literally.
Yeah, 80 degrees in your room is wild. Why the fuck does this keep doing that? Keeps scaring me.
This is C, Travis.
We definitely like the cold more though, for sure. Like we want to move further up north for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, guys. Love you guys. Everyone have a great, fantastic Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll be live 1 to 2 p.m.
Yep.
Maybe we'll change the line to 15 if that's more helpful. Give us feedback. We love you guys. It's always fun. Make sure you stay up to date on Severance. Tomorrow, the new episode comes out. 30, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I don't know if you've seen the first episode of the second season. There's a lot of theories, so I just want to talk. But then we can't ruin it for the others, so. Hello, Sky. I'm so glad you were able to come in. We've missed you. We've really missed you. I hope you get better very quick.
Ooh, I couldn't wait, Caddy. That's crazy.
Oh, shit, Caddy. Yeah, damn. That's fun that you're watching it with friends, though. It's really fun show to watch with other people, for sure. We got through our first watch and then watched it all with my sister and her husband for their first time so that we could kind of like live through it again. It was fun.
It's so good.
Hello, Sky. If you need something to watch while you're sick,
Oof.
go watch Severance.
Binge season 1.
I'm telling you, it's worth the $10 for Apple TV.
And there's some other pretty good shows on there.
Yeah,
too.
we like Silo on there too. It's pretty good.
Silo's pretty. I've heard For All Mankind and a couple other shows.
Yeah,
in there.
Joseph,
Pretty
you've
decent
seen the
too.
first episode, right? I think first couple episodes.
Actually, you can find the first season on like Roku channels or something like that.
Ted Lasso's good too.
But
We
with
didn't
ads.
love the way it ended, but I mean, it was a good show. It's a really good show.
Yeah, Ted Lasso was fun.
Banner is up. Nice. Let's look at it really quick before we hop off.
Oh, I see.
Watching
I
Steven
see, I
Universe
see.
for the 100th time. Okay, I don't know what that
Let's
is.
go.
I actually don't know what that is. Oh, the first is free?
Only the first episode on Roku.
Or the
I
first
guess.
season. Oh, no, the first episode. Because he said, oh, shit.
What's going on over here?
Just be cool.
Just be cool. Just be cool.
Just be cool about it. All right, Sage. On Spotify, right?
Killer. It might not update on Spotify right away. It takes a minute.
That's true. That's true. We could always look at it next time.
Click
Oh
on.
no, we see it.
Oh, nice.
That's so pretty. See, that's good. Until you can do a photo shoot or whatever you want to do long term. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Wait, let's make a note of what YY is saying to watch. Sometimes I still call you YY. What Hello Sky is saying.
Placeholder, yeah, yeah.
What's the show again? I have a giant list of recommendations.
Drop it in the Rex Steven universe.
That's true. Put it in the Discord.
In the Discord Rex. Yeah, I think we're heading out.
Heading out for tonight. Love you guys. We'll be on tomorrow, 1 to 2 p.m. Central.
Peace. Love y'all. We'll
Love
see
you
y'all
guys.
soon.
Bye.